trenches and doing it now, which is kind of like messed up, but that's just how life is. You know what I'm saying? Like, older you are, like, just the not even just responsibilities, but just how life goes and how you're treated the older you get. It kind of just takes that drive away, because when you older, people ain't really trying to hear your dreams and aspirations and shit like that for
You know what I'm
real.
saying?
Or
Yeah.
even give you a chance.
You 29 now, 28?
I'm 28. I'm
28,
28.
yeah.
Like, people tell me I got a lot of time, and I understand that.
Yeah.
But like, with everything that I'm balancing now, like between, like, you know what I'm saying, making sure my mom good, and you know
Uh-huh.
what I'm saying, like working and shit, and you know what I'm saying, like bills and shit and all this other stuff, it kind of just like deters me personally from doing like a lot of the shit that I really be wanting to do. Cause like, even music, bro. I
Yeah.
haven't recorded a verse in like 2 years, bro.
Damn.
I write every day. Like, I
Yeah.
still write, but I haven't had the time to even tap in and like go record.
That's the problem. Like, I feel like maybe because we older, but I feel like because like when we get older, we realize we want us to look a certain way. Like, we want the pod to look a certain way. You want the music to look a certain way. When you making music, I'm sure you want to look a certain way. Like, you don't want to look immature no more. You want to look professional now, and that shit costs
Mm-hmm.
money. So you gotta get a job for that. You gotta, I'm saying, and with a job that's 8 hours of your day gone right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Then you tired and come home and record. Like, time is a motherfucker, bro. Time is a motherfucker. And
Mm-hmm.
that's where the age shaft comes to hand. Because like when you young, if you get off the ground early, the earlier you get off the ground, the less money you're gonna spend.
That's a fact.
The less of your
That's
own
a
money, at
fact.
least. Less of your own money, I mean.
I say that all the time to, like, like younger people who's getting into
Yeah.
like whatever they getting into, because I know artists, I know, like, you know what I'm saying, people that's trying to jump into podcasts, like I actual like artists that, like, you know what I'm saying, that paint and
Yeah.
shit. Like, I know like a
Mm-hmm.
lot of people, like, within, like, because as big as New York is like small too, like when
Yeah.
you're in on that scene. So I know a good chunk of people, and like, even though I always tell people younger than me, like, yo, just do it now. You know what I'm saying? When you don't have like as much responsibilities, like, I don't like getting in people's business, but I'd be like, yo, you pay rent, you do
Mm-hmm.
this. I'd be like, yo, if you not doing none of that now, you can use all of that money that you're making at work or whatever, and use that as an outlet to, you know what I'm saying, like, jumpstart any of your dreams or your aspirations of, like, or any business, like, that you have going on. You can use that, because like, now in retrospect, I wish I did it a little bit more.
Real shit, bro. I would have saved more. I wish I took advantage of the pandemic more. I feel like I did a lot in the pandemic, but the
Mm-hmm.
pandemic really, like, niggas was pushing because the time was not a thing in the pandemic. Niggas was able to do whatever you want to do in the pandemic. I was doing 2 pods a week,
Mm-hmm.
interview here, interview. Like, I was going crazy, but at the same time, I wasn't building upon that. I was just making content, putting it out there. I wasn't promoting it. I wasn't adding much more to it. And then once the pandemic ended, back to work I go. And then, like, putting that pod time in was like, damn, how am I gonna get free time to do the pod now? It's like,
Yep. Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, was doing it. A lot of people was doing what they was doing, like, you know what I'm saying. But I feel like
yeah,
at the same time, I think we all kind of, for lack of better term, thought the world was going to end to some shit. You know
type
what I'm
shit.
saying? Like, we all kind of thought, like, all right, well, this is the end. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, the fuck am I doing all of this for? I'm not going to kill myself. I'm going to just, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to play the crib.
Chill. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to avoid getting sick. You know what I'm saying? All of that type of stuff. Because, yeah, people was fairly active in regard to, like, their art and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like, in the back of your head, you got to worry about a family member, like, you know what I'm saying, like, graduating to some shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. A lot of people was going through a lot of PTSD. People
All that
lost
shit.
parents. People lost siblings and stuff. Like, there
Friends,
was a lot
everything.
going on.
Hell yeah. Way too much going on, man. Way too much going on. And now, one thing I didn't expect, I didn't expect the world to come back to being just pretty much normal. Like, the world just went back to like normal. The pandemic was like it wasn't even like a thing. Like, what happened? That shit just went away. It's just like, all right, back to reality. Oh shit. No change for real at all. Really, like just back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
That shit crazy, bro. That shit definitely crazy.
A lot of people, but they're still pushing to like keep the remote stuff going. You
Yeah,
know, on the
that's the
on
dope
the
part.
on a grand scheme of things, which you know what I'm saying. I have a love hate relationship with the remote stuff because I like while I do like that people get an opportunity to be with their families a little bit more, it's
Mhm.
made people way more like antisocial. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like way more than because I mean nobody wants to talk every day, bro. Like like I'm not
I
gonna lie.
swear.
I be telling my girl, I be like, yo, cause she has a big family, so she's used to like you know, like as soon as she wake up, she's saying good morning to everybody in her,
Hmm.
crib or whatever. Me personally, like I don't got a big family. I got a decent sized family, but even then, I'm just like some days I just need to not talk that much,
Not
bro.
talk, bro. I'm not sure if that's a family thing, but it's a guy thing, bro. Because I swear to God, I'll be like to my chick, I'll be like, you on FaceTime for like hours. Am I be on FaceTime for 2 hours? What you talking about? Like we talking about nothing right now. My phone, my battery is dying. What we talking about?
All I'm doing is watching you in the background talking to mad people and fucking trying to like multitask or yo, I'm doing this. And then as soon as you try to be like, all right, well, I'm gonna get off the
You
phone, they're
know
like,
what I'm
wait,
saying?
what you mean? Where you going? I'm like, we not talking about nothing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the phone shit. The phone shit ain't for me. Like maybe back when I was in high school, I could do the shit, do nothing. But like I can't multitask on the phone. I can't be on the phone and and go about my day. She be in the grocery store on the phone with me, cooking. I go, how the hell is you doing this? I can't do this shit. I'm distracted as hell.
Mm-hmm. Nah, I need to be doing like one or two things, but I like if I'm doing all of that, I can't. I don't want to
Not
be
finna
on the
talk.
phone and then
Not finna
have to think
talk.
about yeah, like the fuck was yeah, like yo, I could call you back if anything, like or
Facts.
I'll just be like yo, just text me.
Text me. Like it's simple. It's really simple. There's no beef. I'll be okay. I'll
Mm-hmm.
be okay, Joe. Yeah, man. That's just hilarious, bro. That's a hilarious take for sure. Because like the idea we gotta talk so much these days, and that's another thing about podcasting that kind of also kind of slow me down a little bit. I get tired of talking. I used to get tired of talking, and especially I was don't like you said earlier. I don't care about everything. Like every topic that's out there that's sensationalized. It's not interesting to me. I don't care about it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, it's a bunch
like
of bunch of childish shit, bro. Like I feel
yeah.
like you know what I'm
That man
saying.
versus woman shit, all that shit, I be getting tired of them talks. Like, what we doing? I don't care if
Because
you like Cheesecake Factory or not, Joe. If you like Cheesecake Factory, fine. I'm not for you apparently. That's my shit. Like whatever.
yeah, because at the end of the day, everybody's going like us having this conversation is not going to make nobody change how they think at the
Oh,
end of the day. You know what I'm saying? There's always going to be it's always going to be like a 5 or 4 that thinks that she deserves a 10 and with money that's 6 feet, bro. Like at the end of the day, you ain't changing her mind. You know
at
what I'm saying?
all, at
And
all.
the pandemic ruined that too. You know what I'm saying? Because like off the record, I always tell people I'd be like, yo, the pandemic ruined it because regular chicks started getting flued out.
Yeah,
When the
yeah.
regular chicks started getting
It's over
flown out
with.
and whatnot, that's what kind of made it that now you got chicks that don't even really they that look regular. I'm not gonna lie. Like, yo, shorty bad. You gonna have to work a little harder to get that.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly,
You're gonna have to work a little harder to put a little more
exactly.
faith in, depending on like your status or whatever. That's completely fine. But if you, a regular chick that I could just walk up to in fucking Whole Foods or something like that and say, "Hey, you know what I'm saying?" and start a conversation, I gotta fly you out. I gotta pay your rent. Yeah, nah, absolutely not.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
You
In
know,
that exact order. Like it's like take the other way. Like a bad chick can get a scrub dude a simp on them way easier than get what I'm saying. What they call them high value man do that. Of course you can. It's called I'm saying like, making yourself I'm saying on a higher pedestal, and that just happens in life. And unfortunately, it's unfortunate because like a lot of these like you said regular chicks have the idea now that they baddies because of that. Like, you have the idea now. Oh, this nigga flew me out. Now he want the regular niggas to fly you out too. No, not how that works. Not how that works, man. Like he flew you out because it was a simple get to fly you out. He did it. That wasn't nothing for him to do that shit. There was nothing for him. He flew you out and you gassed over that shit. but now he dumped you, and you with the regular niggas do the same thing. Nah, that's not how that works. That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all.
Not at all. Not at all. Especially when I know chicks that look better than a lot of the chicks that want that don't even be getting that. So I'm
Real
like,
shit.
come on now. Like this is why, like, it's like to me, it got senseless to even speak on this shit, yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the era, like, you know what I'm saying? We had Kevin Samuels, like, you know what I'm saying? He was speaking life into like a lot of like things that was going on that shouldn't have been going on, like RP to him. Didn't always
Yeah.
agree on everything he said,
Or his
but at the
approach,
same
yeah.
time, it's like he made some sense. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that time is done. Like, I feel like now it's time to like elevate and look past all that, and you know what I'm saying? Kind of just,
Yeah.
all right, well, if because like, the saying, if a tree falls in a forest, you know what I'm saying? If nobody's there, do you even hear it? So it's like,
Real shit.
at the end of the day, it's like, yo, if you want this stuff to stop being a conversation or a topic of conversation, just ignore it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's really
Like,
it.
everybody should just ignore it.
Like I never really got into the fitting. What's the dude's name? Fitting.
Fresh and fit. Oh,
Fresh and
them loser
fit.
ass
Like
niggas.
yeah, I never got into that shit at all. Like I got into Kevin Samuels, I fuck with, but I never got into Fresh and Fit. 'Cause one, I had the Brittany Renner shit with them. I was like, oh yeah, these niggas is cornballs. These niggas just got a microphone and and paid for some baddies to be around them real quick, and that was it. Them dudes it's crazy that kind of shit got waves. That shit got momentum. It was crazy to see that shit get momentum. Like, that's when I was like, oh yeah, this podcast space, this clubhouse space, this space we in right now is definitely become convoluted in a way, and it just looks crazy outside.
Yo,
And
them niggas did not practice what they preach, Juice. Yo, like, how you over here trying to tell me, yo, don't pay for shit for these bitches, this and that, but like niggas is out here tricking, bro. Like, what do you
tricking,
what do you
tricking
mean?
heavy, king tricks.
Like,
Yeah,
come on, dog. Like, and let's be for real, man. Like, let's be for real, because I don't cock watch, I don't pocket watch, I don't do none of that shit. Like, but if we calling a spade, neither of them niggas is gonna be a chick's first choice, bro.
not
For
at all.
real.
Unless they spin the bag, unless they
Yeah,
throwing the bag.
neither. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? There gotta be a certain level of humbleness with that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That
real
they should
shit.
be having, and be like, yo, I got money, so that's the reason why bitches is fucking with me like this. Like, I feel like rich niggas get delusional too, and it's like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of strange, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't ever want to be like that, because it's like, yo, I can admit that before I started getting muscles and shit, bitches wasn't really checking for me like that.
Real shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Excuse my French. You know what I'm saying? But women wasn't really checking for me
Right.
like that. So it's like I put the work in, and now somewhat chicks like me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? Dudes get rich and then they act like they had it the whole time. It's like, nah, you was a
Nah.
loser, bro. I know you.
Yeah, nah. You was a square in high school, you got some bread for doing whatever you did, and now I'm saying you want to flex. And say that. Just stand on that. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Just don't act like you better than somebody. You just got some bread up. This is cool. Do your thing. But
Yeah. It's
what
like
what
it's
what
fine.
what did Nas say? What did Nas say on Ether? You think you ain't girls now because of your looks? Negro, please. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like, yeah, man. Like, and what Kevin Samuel said, what Kevin Samuel preached a lot that niggas, like, everyone kind of just overlooked was, he just said in the asshole way. He was like, just I'm saying, look at yourself and be real with yourself. Like go after what's reasonable for you. Don't try to go for the moon and stars. You're disappointed every time. Like you gonna get disappointed by doing it. Go for
That's
what's in your fucking real house. Don't try to go. I ain't finna go holler at Beyonce. I'm not finna do that. Wasting my time, wasting my breath. What am I doing that for?
yeah,
Why am I gonna holler at? Like I said, what's up to you? Look good, and I move on. I ain't gonna get mad because she rejected me. Why would
yeah.
she not reject me? It's Beyonce. What are you talking
Beyonce.
about? Exactly. What are you talking about? Like, of course, I'm confident in mine, but at the same time,
Hmm.
I'm real. Like,
Yeah,
what you talking about? You have $1 billion. I'm chilling.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's all of that. You know what I'm saying? All of the fucking the delusion, the like people being delusional now and
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. Like, it's a
Delusional and
difference between,
entitled, man.
because it's the difference between, you know what I'm saying, being like, yo, like, you speaking, words into existence, because like thoughts does become things. You know what I'm saying? Like spells and all, like, because spelling and spells, it all falls into the same shit, bro. But
Yeah, yeah.
at the same time, like, come on now, like we gotta be real with ourselves in certain things. Like, with like even with ball plays, like I remember this nigga, this dude PJ Washington, he when he was with Brittany Renner and
Yeah,
whatnot, and then like once it ended, like I think he said something along the lines of, "Oh, I thought it was real," or like, "Oh, she wasn't who she said she was," or some shit. And I'm just sitting here like, "Yo, an old head could have sat you down and told you that." You know what I'm saying? Like that's something that if you go into the league, you should kind of already know what it is. Like you think she likes going to see you play in college, bro? Like she likes soccer. I know that for sure. But
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, yo, she got a reputation of all of this, and you really think that she likes you because you cold? Like you a cold basketball player or you got a personality? Nah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Be
You
real.
next up. You next up.
That's bottom line.
Simple as that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I don't even pay too much credence to this stuff, but whenever I do talk about it, I end up getting unfriended. So you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Getting unfriended,
Some of them,
unfollowed.
some of them get type out something, man. Like everyone, that's what I don't understand about the world. Like, why do my opinion upset you? Like, if the shoe don't fit, I'm saying if it don't apply, let it fly. Like that shit. Like if you don't care, it should nothing I say should bother you that much. Do you unfriend me, block me, all that shit? It's like, what you talking about? Like, what's your opinion on it? Give your opinion before you block me. Like, what's your problem with this? Let's have a dialogue. People be people be
They don't care.
scared. They be
They don't,
scared.
because I mean, if if they're that offended, the shoe probably fits. You know what
That
I'm
too.
saying?
That
Like
too.
the shoe probably fits. They probably look at themselves and be like, "Damn, well, that actually did happen to me." And he's talking directly at me. Like when it's like nobody's talking directly at nobody. It's not no sub. Like I feel like it's only a sub if the situation that you're talking about literally just happened with somebody, and
Yeah.
then you go to the internet and be like, "Yo, these people do this." Like obviously, you
It's
know
an
what I'm
obvious
saying?
shot, like a personal shot type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you talk. That's when you're actually talking about them. But if it's a general statement that you just saying, and it just so happened to apply to whoever it is, then it just so happened to apply to whoever it is, man.
Struck a chord. That's all. Struck a chord.
Like your feelings hurt. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like it's fine. Like whether or not you choose to be better or not, that's on you. But like, yeah, like I already know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Should be mad funny, man. Especially what this nigga Vic doing. Trying to text him now.
Yeah. My man out there, loud.
Yeah, peeped this snap. He was out there, I'm saying, kicking it last night.
Because I'm about to say, yo, imagine he in the chat, he in the chat just talking it up with Pinky.
That's some big shit. We will pull that shit. Just be in the chat talking to Biggie about fucking Kamala Harris and some shit.
Yo, oh man, yeah, I can't wait to talk about that.
Hey
I can't.
man, this country crazy, bro. The world crazy. I just never thought.
What I will say though is that like at this point, I'm not even like I already done mentally checked out. Like when it comes to like this politics stuff, like
Yeah,
really and truly, I'm just here for money and memes, bro.
yeah, man. If it ain't benefiting me, honestly, I really don't care at this point. Like, honestly, I haven't had a president that really benefited anything that impacted my life for real. Like, Trump didn't impact my life besides the stimulus package, so that shit didn't affect me. Besides him being just like a hilarious piece of shit on the microphone, but outside of that, I don't know what his actual politics did to me. Biden, that was like a lost 4 years of my life. That shit did no impact at all, really.
Yeah,
Like as I get older, I just realized the president just like a talking head, essentially. That shit don't even matter, in my world anymore. It's just like, what we doing?
damn
Who's
puppet.
next? It's a puppet, exactly. He's the puppet, a face.
Yeah,
But he ain't
yeah,
got no
like
real power.
this shit is all a joke, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like ever since this guy became president in the first place, Donald Trump, like,
Yep.
you know what I'm saying? Like that was the turning point when I was like, oh, all of this shit is a joke, man. Like,
That's
all
literally
right,
what it was for me too. I remember because I was like heavy into politics in college and shit, like in 2010, 2014 era, like I was into politics heavy. And I remember when Bernie started like heating up, Bernie Sanders, I was like, oh shit, I fuck with him. His ideology is dope. I was supporting Bernie Sanders. When he lost to Hillary Clinton, I was like, oh yeah, this shit a scam. This shit a scam. Y'all really even vote for this lady, yo? Did that? Oh, she lost to Trump. Oh yeah, y'all wilding. Y'all like Donald Trump from WWE, The Apprentice, when the presidential. All right, y'all got it. I'm done.
Like, all right,
I clocked out right there.
this is pointless. Like, now I'm just at the point now is like, we just gotta get this money, man. That's all. Like,
That's
do
all it is, man.
do what you can to make your money so that, like, if things do go left, you know what I'm saying, you have the backing to just do certain things, like, like combat skills and all of this good stuff. Like, I feel like that's where we're headed. I feel like that's where we're headed. We gotta just make sure our hands work. We got weapons. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
We can
man.
grow food or something like that, or like, I feel like that is slowly but surely. Like, it's not going to happen next year. It's not going to happen in 5 years, bro. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what we getting at. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be.
Self-preservation. You gotta take care of yourself and take care of your people. That's all you can do. Because
Mm-hmm.
anybody else gonna do that shit for you. So you might as well just do it yourself at this point. It's crazy, but that's where we are. That's where we are, man.
That's a fact.
I definitely want wait till we get here. I got to confront you. I'm trying to look for the list on your page too. You had a list of artists you never want to hear from again, and I definitely agree with half of it. I'm trying to find that shit. There's a list of
Mm.
artists you never want to hear from again.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay. All right. Yo, you know what? Yo, I'm gonna try to find that shit right now. Actually,
Look through right, try to type it in. I couldn't find that shit.
I'm gonna try to find that right now because, like, I feel like the list grew since then. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? I feel like the list has grew since then, and
for
now I'm
sure.
just mentally is like, even if they do drop some shit, it's like, all right, bro, it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Because the number one person on our list is always for the last like 15 years been Eminem. So like I haven't heard the Eminem album for real in about 10 years. Like a real listen. I can't
Mm-hmm.
do it. I have no need to do it. Like what am I doing this for? Like even when I
Yeah.
go back, I argue with Vic all the time. Vic hates me for it, but like I've never been an Eminem fan for real. Like I respect what he does. Like all right, he's cool, but I've never in my life said, "Hey man, put on Stan." I've never said that. I just never said put that Stan on real quick.
Please don't go ahead wondering why.
I've never been in the club that should come on. Like, just never been a thing of mine. I respect
Um,
them. I respect
I,
them.
I see.
Yeah.
I can't say that. Like, I can't say that only because I had an Eminem phase where, like, I fucked with him heavy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listened to all his shit. Um, it was more so like the introspective songs that really pulled me in,
Those are
which
the
made,
ones, yeah.
like the sing for the moments and shit, and you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, until I collapse.
Those songs always had me like, yo, like, I'm gonna always give him that grace of listening to the album, even if it's like some shit I don't want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I'll give that. You know what I'm saying? But after that, like, it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to hear that no more. I was trying to find it, but I mean, at the end of the day, though, I still kind of have like the same, like, people in my head. So it's like, at the end of the day, like, I can just freestyle.
There's one name I disagree with you, like completely on. There's one name I wholeheartedly disagree with you on for sure on that list, and that's Jay Electronica. So I really want to get into that. I want to
Ah,
get to that so bad, because you hate JLX. You be on
I can't
JLX,
stand that nigga, bro.
man.
I can't stand that nigga. Like, that's one nigga I don't fuck with, bro. Like, I don't care about how many pyramids you rap about.
I mean,
I don't
feel
care.
me?
I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, at the end of the day, yo, oh man, yeah. Once we started, I'm gonna get in my bag. I'm gonna tap in, bro. Like,
How did I walk in? How did I walk into him already on bullshit? I said,
I'll put the battery in his back. Put the battery in his back real quick. I mentioned the name. I mentioned the name. I knew he was
oh
gonna
man.
get him. I knew he was gonna
nah,
get
the
him.
juice set me off. I was like, all right, nah.
Oh no, I got some. You know what I got for him today? I got
Yeah.
some Tupac smoke for him today.
Oh, he do be on Tupac neck too. He be wilding on Pac.
He killing Tupac.
Yo, hey, listen. If there's something you can tell me more about it, then I'm good to listen. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind getting checked over
it. Shit. I've been trying to. I made it almost on time. Shit, I made it within the first hour, bro. You know this 5-year-old. You know this 5-year-old shit. Every time I get ready to sit down, it's like, okay, I want this. Now I want this. Now I want this. And it's like, all right.
My boy Vic, the mood and been outside. Let's talk about
Look.
that.
Hey, look. First and foremost, right? We gonna get into it because I didn't go to sleep till the sun came. I'm still wearing what I had on yesterday.
Ah,
Demon,
shit, yo, yeah, you was
demon
outside.
activity. It's 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
I got in the house. Listen, I got in the house when the sun was up when I walked in.
Ah, shit, yo, I used to love doing that, but like I can't do that shit no more. I
Hey,
hate that.
Do it now.
I don't usually like to do it. It throws me off after when it takes me like that. I'm not no spring chicken. It takes days to recover from that. Sometimes.
Get some Liquid IV, bro. Liquid IV change your life.
Huh?
Liquid IV will change your life. Trust me.
What is that?
It's like BC powder, but not BC powder. It's like I don't know. It's like
So it's something like a. I mean, I ain't hungover even now, and I don't. Man, Look, you know what?
Hooking up.
I'm coming to terms with a lot of things about myself.
That's what you give me in years in Ohio. Move back to a big urban city. You don't know what to do with itself right now.
And we gonna get into it today because yesterday the baddies was here.
Man's came back home and ain't been inside since.
Man, I'm trying. I can hear my mom right now if she watching this. Like, yo, just need to sit down. She don't even really say it to me no more. But I can, you know. But I don't. It's summertime. It's 90. What they say? What?
75 degrees. How it go? How the Glorilla shit go? 75 degrees.
95 degrees, something, and something don't got me or something like that. That's hard though.
Hey, you know what?
This might be the crazy. I'm surprised this wave of female rappers laugh this long. This is a long lasting run for the
even with that music, right? Even with that music, right? Because what I'm realizing, because a lot of my hip hop purist friends is like, yo, what happened to you, bro?
Nigga discovered outside. He rediscovered outside. He rediscovered outside.
Because like even when we was doing our midterm last week, right? We was talking about albums of the year and shit. It dawned on me.
Don't say nothing crazy.
I forgot to mention Marvel 1's album. That's just incredible.
Okay.
But
long as don't mention them crazy, man. Please don't mention them crazy.
It dawned on me that I ain't really been listening to a lot of rap this year. I've been on other genre shit, and I've been out here with the ratchetness, bro. All of the ratchetness.
People saying JT album going crazy. It's not my.
I ain't got into it yet, but
it's not my.
I've been waiting on the JT solo. I've been waiting on the JT solo album for years, sir.
I can't name a City Girl song, so.
Percolator. I know that one song that all the girls were singing in like 2018. I remember that one.
I know the song she got now was what's it
called?
Broke
niggas don't deserve no pussy. Percolator. Why do I know this?
Yo, Vic, bro. This is a no judgment zone, but nigga.
And we
read off of a playlist. He got a playlist.
This was like when they was hot.
I got a bird playlist.
Bird playlist is crazy.
I mean, yo, but like when the birds pull up, you know what I'm saying? You know what to play, because bro, we dudes can't play no Alchemist around.
Facts.
That's why I'm glad we got Cordell here today.
Definitely can play Alchemist from the female.
I feel like to some degree Cordell is as much of a bird as I am.
He's definitely in between for sure. He's definitely more bird than I am.
Because I watch his statuses and shit, and I be like, "Yo, this dude is a deviant," and I know this because deviants recognize deviant.
Well, I'm running the birds. I put out like scissor. I pull out the R&B shit. I don't go into their bag too deep. Pause.
I try to do a little bit because like I can't stomach all of the bird shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like you know what I'm saying? I'll mix it up. Like I'll throw the R&B on, but then I might throw in some Rich Baby Daddy though. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay,
I
yeah.
might.
Hey,
Oh, I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you.
That's a
Man.
good
Listen,
song.
listen. This is a judgment-free zone. We said right. So I ain't gonna lie to you. My bad. I go to bars and shit, and like females in the bars, and get the little jukebox shit on the touch tunes. I put the app up, and I play "You My Everything" by Sexy Red for the females, for sure, for sure.
I was
That shit gets
vibing
them
to that
going.
last night.
That shit
I
gets
was
them
vibing to
going.
that. I don't play it for them. I'm playing for me.
Chill out, Vic.
And I told
Hey,
everybody
Vic,
that
you
song
gotta
was gonna
relax.
go. I told everybody that song was gonna go. Like when I first heard it and it first came out with SZA, I was like, "Yo, this is about to be one of
Yeah.
the ones."
But since that was the one, yeah.
I was like, "This is
Yeah.
gonna be one of the ones." Everybody was like, "Oh, what you talking about?" I'm like, "Nah, trust me, this shit about to go crazy."
Because Slime Me Out didn't work. Slime Me Out didn't work, but Rich Baby Daddy definitely worked.
Mm-hmm. Because I like that the you know what I'm saying, the cadence. I forgot like what type of like
Rich Baby Daddy,
subgenre
yeah.
like what type of like subgenre that is considered. Like it's considered like
Let's New Orleans bounce to it.
yeah. Like I've always liked those type of songs. Like you know what I'm saying, with that drum, like you know, sped up, you know, all of that, you know that you know what I'm saying, that product of Uncle Luke type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always kind of liked that type of music. Always like
And,
I've always
and,
been like, we need more of that.
and see, that's what I grew up on too. Because like I tell people all the time, yes, I am still a purist, but I make room for everything because when I was growing up, we had everything. We had Biz Markie, we had Two Live Crew, we had Special Ed, we had Kwame, we had Public Enemy, we had everything that's happening now.
Yeah.
It existed then. It's just the oversaturation of one thing as opposed to everything else.
Yeah, even when I was coming up, I was in high school. We had D4L. We had, I'm saying,
how that Gucci came out when I was 10.
We had them franchise boys. We had all that Nucky Bucks. We had that shit coming up too. But like, this just feel different, bro. This wave right here is a different kind of wave. This wave is out of pocket, Jay. Some of these people be saying, bro, I'm like, yo, what?
It's not enough effort put into the music. That's my problem. Like it's not enough effort, and you could tell that there's no effort. That's like, you know,
JT got a song about riding dick, bro. That's a song.
JT can rap though. JT can rap though.
I heard intro. Intro was fire. Intro she dropped was fire. Intro was crazy.
Now I don't have a problem with it, but it's like I just don't. You know, I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna listen to it because I feel like it is gonna have some slaps on it for sure. But I just don't like when it's like that's like the main thing that like they talking about. Like, you know, like when Meg Thee Stallion, she dropped I think the album before the album she just now dropped, I think it was like 2022 or something like that. But she had a couple introspective songs on there, and I was like, all right, I fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't just like, you know what I'm saying, I'm shaking my ass.
I just hate her flow. I hate her flow. That's one female rapper I cannot get behind, bro. I just can't get. I can get behind her, but I can't get. I get listen to her music. I get listen to her music, bro. At all. Like Meg, her shit do not do it for me, Joy.
I can't. You know what? You know what I don't like about Meg?
She rap like Bun B.
I don't like her ad libs.
She rap like Bun B.
It sounds like, remember that girl? Period. 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 That's what it sounds like to me. So I can't. It bothers me. But she can rap. I like her freestyles.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
Like y'all heard Plan B, right? That shit was hard.
Okay. Yeah.
That's that Tory Lanez did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That shit was hard.
Yeah, that was cool. See, I like when she rap like that.
But shout out to your fellow New Yorker though, because Nicki definitely got a nice. She bounced back nice with that last project. That was the album she needed. That was the album she needed.
I don't think Queen was all that bad. I just think
it wasn't that bad.
Cool I think it was cool to not like her at the time.
Yeah, but this album, it was like it's cool to like her again, and the music was like right on point. That fucked the club up goes crazy.
They was trying to get her out the game. They was trying to get her out. Like they was doing that for a second. It was like, yo, Nicki don't got it no more. Oh, she a mean girl. Which is, I mean, you know, she does look at some people a little funny. You know what I'm saying? Because of how they come in and whatnot. They're like, oh, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? She might be a little rude to you, this and that. She might take a while for you know, but we come from that era where like you gotta prove yourself first. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Like you gotta prove yourself. And I feel like a lot of the girls don't understand that, and that's why what happens with them be happening, you know, like her with chicks and whatnot, you know, because I feel like her and Cardi B, they should have been cool.
That is the biggest drop the ball moment of both their careers. They should be they should be on the same page with each other. Like them two, like, and plus I feel like Nicki was smart with dropping this album when she did it, because like it's like, oh yeah, Cardi's still snoozing. Bet I'm gonna drop this shit right now while Cardi's still snoozing. Because if Cardi dropped the album before Nicki dropped the album, it might be quiet time for Nicki. Like Nicki had to go before Cardi. She had to. She had
That's a
to.
fact.
Yeah, she had it before Cardi came back. Because Cardi has a lot of pressure on her, but I feel like Cardi can't miss. I haven't heard a bad Cardi song really ever. Like it always hits for the most part.
I mean, you should mess with all them goddamn writers.
Hey,
I was about to
shout
touch
out to
on
Aubrey. Saying
Here's
1v1.
the thing with Cardi B.
Okay, you know what?
He's saying
You know
20v1 is a 1v20. I sure niggas did right. My nigga Kendrick get the song of the year for real.
So have we officially started the show?
Oh yeah.
Speaking of juice, shit, I'm Bishop and this still, I'll leave a nigga this still.
Let's discuss it. It's getting nasty, disgusting. Chopping game with my partner, sound like we fussing.
Block on top of block, we keep building.
Until we nail it down, keep drilling.
They say the sky's the limit with no ceiling.
And I believe the future of them cheering. Gotta feel the brother, the only bishop and still they ain't kill each other.
It's been recorded for a long time.
Okay, so we've introduced our guest because we
No, I
say his name on the.
haven't introduced him yet. Have not introduced Watts yet.
We say his name so much, I think it deserves proper introduction. I think we mention him every episode.
I agree. Let's do that. So welcome,
Mr. I don't even know what to introduce him as. What? A content creator slash rapper slash lyricist
slash muscle trainer
slash Buff Bagwell.
Buff Bagwell is crazy work. Hey, Buff Bagwell.
Yo, chill.
Mr. Cordell Watts, Mr. C. Watts, NYC is in the building.
Mr. Cordell
from the Devil's Advocates podcast.
Yes, sir.
What's up with y'all, man? What's going on?
Oh, man. Yo, it's funny because I knew y'all was going to ask about that, like off rip. All right, so it's kind of weird because like I feel like at one point we was kind of like we had it, you know what I'm saying? We was on top of the world a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like I felt like everything kind of came too fast though. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because what happened was, so we was doing the little reactions and stuff like that, and our idea was
y'all was going up too.
Yeah,
and we wanted to. Well, personally, I wanted to start the part. Like I was like,
funny as hell.
Thank you. You know, like, and it was a beautiful time for it. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like we didn't capitalize. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell y'all because I told them the same thing. You know, because I'm never the type of person to talk shit. But like, I feel like they was on the same. You know what I'm saying? They was on the same timing as each other. But like when it came to like what I wanted to do, they didn't really like want to do it for real. They wanted to wait. And I feel like, yo, why wait when we have all of this right now? Like, because they're like, oh, it's a difference between reactions and actual podcasting. And I'm like, I understand that. But how are we gonna like, you know, gain our experience and get a following for the podcast itself if we don't just like jump in and just do that shit? They wanted to wait until we got a bigger following and whatnot to do the podcast.
That's
a
dangerous game.
I'm like, it don't work like that. And I'm just like, yo, I've made music for like 10 plus years up until that point. So I know how, like, you know, people gravitate towards things. You know what I'm saying? Like, if it's going to be a natural thing, it's like a gradual thing. Like, you got to just keep consistent. And once they start seeing you, you know what I'm saying, dropping every week or dropping like every 2 weeks or consistently like that, that's when they tap in and they're like, you know what? I'm going to give this person a chance. It's not like, oh, you just drop some shit and then you go viral. Like, it don't work that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a bunch of trial and error. And I feel like that was the disconnect between all of us. Like, we have talks now because we still all cool. So we still have talks about like possibly like bringing it back. But at the same time, I don't feel like we don't have the same momentum we once did no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we kind of like do our
Yeah,
own thing
rebrand.
now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, exactly. So you know, it would, in hindsight, it would be cool to bring it back. But if we did, like, I feel like, all right, we all got to just listen to each other versus like thinking, all right, I know better than the other person. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
not even just that, but like, you know, we all got to be motivated, just as motivated and on the same page, because like,
Yeah.
you know, when one person is lacking, you know what I'm saying, that specific day, we got the other two to like bring us up. But I feel like we all got to be just knocking on all cylinders for it to like, you know, come back, you know, for real. Like, that's why I've been doing my own thing low key, and I just been trying to figure shit out. But you know, that's really all it was. You know, it was just kind of like lack of like cohesion, and you know, we kind of all disagreed on a lot of things, so it just never
Organization.
really materialized.
Yeah, like in like the Vic's point, we was not introduced you properly. I'm saying this is Cordell Watts was saying, and it's crazy looking at this trio on the screen right now because this dates back to 2018, 19 for us with like BKC first launched, and I remember I interviewed Cordell doing we dropped his project Cry Now Laugh Later, I think it was called. Yeah, Cry Now Laugh Later on in 2020 for the
Yeah,
BKC conversations. Not even for Good and Hood Pod, but BKC conversations I was doing. And
I remember.
and it was dope conversation. We talked about a lot of dope shit. And just before Vic got on, we talked about the pandemic and how much shit has changed and dealing with time and whatnot. And for me, I remember with the Good and Hood Pod we had, like my only goal with Good and Hood Pod was like we get 100 episodes, we on. And I remember when I hit the 100 when I finally hit 100 episodes, and I saw the subscribers weren't where I wanted it to be, and the views weren't where I wanted to be. I got unmotivated. When I got unmotivated, the team got unmotivated. That's really all it takes. Once one person loses interest or gets unmotivated, or like something falls off, it's hard to get back on that road. It's really tough to get the whole team back on the road as a unit. And we, like you said, we still communicate, we still chop it up or whatever. But once we took too much time off, too much separation, it was hard to get back together, back on the same page. And that's why earlier told you I give Vic credit, because if it wasn't for Vic, I don't know what the shit. I be unmotivated at times, but Vic be on that shit. Yo, let's get back in the lab. Let's do it. Let's do it. We gotta keep pushing it. And I'm with him. Like I'm like, you right. Let's do this shit. And this shit, I don't care if we got 5 views, 500 views, 5,000 views. Yeah, content matters. Getting that shit out there consistently matters, and it keeps building. So once you take that break, that shit hurts. It's hard to get back on track.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
It's like college, low key. You know what I'm saying? Like once,
Take
like
a
if
year
you're in
off.
college
That
and
year
you do,
off, motherfucker.
because if you
That
you
year
take
off could be forever.
yeah, because like once you know take that year off, you had intent of coming back, but you know what I'm saying, just stuff happened and it just built on top of things, you know what I'm saying, and it just was, after a while it was no good, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, like that shit happened to me.
Me too. Shit, I'm like maybe 5 credits shy of a bachelor's degree. I took a year off.
Man,
I was like, damn. It's like now I got
don't even
student
get me
loan debt,
started.
all that shit. Yeah.
Don't even get me started on school, man.
Yeah, man. But and that's kind of like back to my point a little bit. Like we crazy full circle moment real quick. But like, going back to Cardi B, like taking that time off, that shit can be devastating. You take off a long period of time like that, bro. That shit, now you just paranoid. You don't trust yourself. Your confidence is at an all-time low. And then it's like the pressure of the world's on you when you do decide to, like right now, if let's go back to college right now, we're gonna be paranoid, so we're gonna be anxious as hell going back to college right now if we went back to college. There'll be anxiety overload going back to college right now. Damn, I'm 30, I'm 33, going 34 in a couple months, 34 in college, bunch of 20-year-olds around me, 18-year-olds, like, I feel uncomfortable as hell in there. I'm feeling uncomfortable. Like the teacher my age, damn, what the fuck going on? Like,
Yeah,
that shit gonna be, you know what I'm saying? That kind of shit be weird. You know what I'm saying?
because at this point, Cardi unspun, because I feel like even though even though Nicki and Cardi are like the prototypes for today's woman MC for the most part,
Yeah,
I think that Cardi, a lot of them more so are spawned from Cardi's influence, and you can see
I
it.
disagree.
So at this point, the album it's been so long since the album dropped that you can't even count no more how many Cardis it is running around.
The world was different when she was out. Like when Invasion of Privacy came out, the world was different.
Didn't that drop the same year as 444? Something
Yeah.
like that.
2016, yeah, 2016, yeah.
Yeah, that was that crazy
That's 8
year.
years ago. That's crazy, Cardi. Hey, Cardi. Hey, yo, Bob.
You want the
Bodak
clock,
Yellow, 8
mama?
years old.
You on the clock, mama? I
Bodak
don't
Yellow,
know.
8 years old.
Hey, look, hey,
That can't
Cardi.
be right, Joe. My phone at.
If
That
Cardi
can't be
see
right.
this clip, if Cardi sees this, that look, because you know she gets sensitive about that stuff.
Nigga, Bodak
And
Yellow, not 8 years old.
Cardi will walk you down, bro.
Nigga, walk me
Bro,
down.
I don't care.
What?
Like, what she gonna say? Yo, I'm a failed artist. Fine, okay, whatever. You know what
That
I'm
was
saying?
2017. Bodak Yellow was 2017. Yeah, Cardi, you wildin'. You wildin' on the island. When was
Because
WAP?
it's like it doesn't
released
take that
albums
long.
like he released albums like Dr. Dre.
Nigga, WAP was 2020.
She could have dropped the album right then and there. Like
Nigga,
right then and there after WAP.
I don't think she had
dropped the album.
I don't think she had the album right then and there.
She
that's
didn't.
crazy.
She didn't. That's
Hey.
all that shows.
Hey, that's crazy. Hey, that's Andre numbers, nigga. That's 3,000 type vibes, nigga. That's crazy. 2017.
Because the thing is, bro, like
come out with the flute, Cardi. Bring the flute out.
my
Imagine
thing
Cardi
is,
with a flute album.
my thing is, she has like she all right.
She would sound
So
like
I feel like-
Ron Burgundy.
Because all of like all artists in some capacity have some help. Obviously,
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like all
For sure.
mainstream artists have help. So I'm not even gonna like really go into like the whole ghostwriting thing. But if half of her album is like ghostwritten, come on now, like
Does her guy rap still?
You said what?
Does her guy rap still? Offset, he still rap?
Yeah.
I ain't heard an Offset song either.
Didn't he put out an album? He put out an album this year or last year?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit,
And he's been
my
doing
bad.
features.
Pardon the body.
He's been doing features too.
Oh, either song with Gunna. That's right. That song with Gunna recently. That's right. Remember that now.
Yeah, he put out an album. I want to say like last year.
Yeah, last year it was the shit where he had like it was like the drawing of him with the Michael Jackson shit on and whatnot.
Yeah. I didn't even hear that album.
If it wasn't for Drake, how big would the Migos be?
What does that mean?
Like a lot, like for instance, like Versace elevated them to another playing field. Of course, Fight Night was hard. Don't get me wrong, Fight Night was a joint, but Versace remix drop, it changed the scope of everything. And then of course, like what was the other song you got with Drake? Is it Stir Fry? Not Stir Fry. Walking Like I Talk.
It was on that album. Though.
Walking Like I Talk. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's a big.
That's culture too. I think. I feel like the Migos was gonna be the Migos regardless. I agree. That's why Gucci. That's why like anything. For the most part, anything Gucci touch, if they don't die and go to jail, they're out of here.
Gucci got a nice little run. Gucci got a nice little run.
Nah, that was definitely going to happen.
Gucci got Nicki, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them Atlanta, a lot of that whole wave, Gucci was there for us. Gucci and Dad.
But T.I. got Thug, right?
Yes. But
I thought that was Birdman.
No, that was after the fact. But in the
T.I.
beginning,
let him go because T.I. couldn't.
In the early stages of his career, it was definitely T.I. was there early.
Yeah, T.I. said he couldn't give Thug what he needed to give him to Birdman, some shit like that.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because like eventually, Iggy had to like break away from T.I. too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like it's only but so much an artist could give another artist. You know what I'm saying? In that regard, like I don't really.
What happened to her?
She had babies and became a model and shit.
Iggy Azalea.
She has her OnlyFans and stuff, I think. If I'm not mistaken.
OnlyFans? Iggy Azalea. Yeah. She's an OnlyFans? Iggy Azalea?
I think she did. Like
my nigga Iggy.
She did. I think she made like $1 million in one day, according to her.
$1 million a day? Hey, yo.
I don't think she's playing with her box on OnlyFans, but like she got one though.
Vic went here earlier, Joe.
It ain't.
You weren't here early for the conversation me and Cordell was having about the world of how do I say it? Tricking, basically, right? But OnlyFans don't get enough credit, Joe. OnlyFans not get enough credit outside. These women outside eating off of OnlyFans.
I was at a kickback. I was at this kickback last night, obviously. That's why my voice was hoarse and all this.
And they go outside, card table house.
and I discovered because for the longest, women have been calling me a golden girl. I didn't get it.
A golden girl?
at the center of the kickback last night, they sat like an old fancy black woman. So I didn't get it till I was at the kickback last night talking, and all the dudes was in one room playing bones and spades and shit, and I'm in the room with the girls that shot a clock and having
playing truth or dare. Never have I ever.
Never have I ever. 100%. Never have I ever last night. I'm the only dude in the room with the women. And
that's a vibe. Though.
They asked me last night. We was listening to Cardi and Sexy and all the songs, right? And the chick said to me, she said, "Oh, you're okay, Victoria. You would be
Victoria. Oh my God,
crazy, right?"
Hey,
she says, if you was a girl, she said to me, if you was a girl, whatever she said, I can't remember the statement she said, right? But she asked me, so if you was born with a vagina, what would you be doing? I said, today? I said I would be selling that shit like crack in the 80s. The OnlyFans would be on fire.
Not like crack in the 80s.
I mean, because it's so easy. It's so easy to do it.
He be Rich Porter pussy.
Yo, nigga like me, man. I love the game.
I love
the game.
Love the game.
Oh shit, yo, bro.
Like one of them ball-playing niggas.
Felt like Roxy, a Cherokee, and one of them bitches.
I realized OnlyFans was killing when what's the girl name? The Catch Me Outside girl. I'm like, she got an OnlyFans? That's
as soon
crazy.
as she turned 18, niggas
soon as she hit 18, it was a countdown for that shit on Twitter.
I was briefly thinking about her. I said it's only a matter of time, because I don't know how old she is, but I'm assuming early 20s. I said I think it's only a matter of time before we see her on a Baddies cast.
Oh, for sure.
And it happened, right?
She ain't been on Baddies yet, but I see it coming. Mariah Lynn is on there right now.
And, I mean, it makes plenty sense. You know what I'm saying? That sounds like that's her wheelhouse.
Mariah Lynn.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Imagine your career just being that.
Before she end up there.
Mariah Lynn's career is really just that. That's her career.
What?
Being like the 10th known person on the TV show. That's what Mariah Lynn is.
She be on there getting her ass.
Yo, I heard Amber Rose smacked the shit out your girl though.
What happened?
Amber Rose beat your girl ass, yo.
Who?
Nelly Nunn.
When this happened?
I mean, no, Jocelyn got smoked, right?
I thought it was Amber Rose beat up Nelly Nunn some shit.
When that happened?
Apparently the footage leaked to some shit on from Baddies reunion, some shit like that.
I thought that was Jocelyn. That wasn't
Maybe
Jocelyn.
it was Jocelyn. Was Jocelyn that's who it was?
Yeah, Jocelyn got beat up by Amber Rose.
Jocelyn got beat up by Amber Rose. That's
funny. Amber, from what I'm hearing, Amber got beat up. I saw on College Hill or something.
On College Hill?
Yeah, they bought that back.
College Hill is back? Why is Amber Rose in College Hill?
Look at us talking. I could hear the women somewhere telling us to stay out their business.
Hey.
Yeah.
No.
Stay out of a woman's business.
Look, I don't know if y'all saw my social media yesterday, but did y'all see because the Baddies, Natalie Nunn's been in Detroit the past week.
That's the bitch with the chin?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's the bitch with the chin?
Because
I'll be following it like that. I just know it was like
I'm with you. Hey, Cordell, this is why I told Vic, he the only one that's the bird, bro. How we doing this?
So
Nelly Nunn was 07 for me. That's 07 Bad Girls.
Hey, I'm okay with it, man.
Hey man, so, Big B out here flying with the wings.
You know, she's basically like the CEO of Baddies, right?
That's crazy. CEO anything
Baddies is her show. So
oh shit,
that's crazy.
Yeah, Baddies is her show. So like she's like the top. So yesterday they had the auditions. Like she's been here for a week, right? They're auditioning.
Going to Detroit is hilarious. I'm sorry.
They're auditioning for they're auditioning for 2 shows. Baddies Midwest. So that means they probably coming to Chicago next.
Oh my God, don't do that. Please don't do that.
So
hide your wife, hide your kids. Oh my God. Oh my God.
And they're doing
Chicago Ratchets, bro.
They're developing a whole new show. Baddies going wild, right? But here's the thing. In Detroit, like I said, we got some real. Detroit is one of them slept on cities for dope women. I'm not gonna lie to you. But in the same breath, our hood, and I feel like this is every city majority that's like hood influence, that's like quote unquote urban.
I know where you're going. I'm with you.
There's always more hood rats and birds and scallywags and boogie out than there is self-respectable women. So they had this shit at the Huntington Center. They had this shit at the Huntington Center at Cobo yesterday, and every single hood rat in the city and surrounding areas was in one place at one time yesterday, downtown Detroit. And when I say the footage, I wanted to go down there, but I had
like
my
Bath and Body
kids.
Works in that motherfucker.
I wanted to go down there to see it myself, but I had my kid, and I was not exposing my daughter to that type of shenanigans. But I was so envious. I wanted to be down there so bad. I wanted to go down there with bottles and be walking in the line, passing out shots and recording footage. Because boy, when I say I never seen no shit, like that room had to smell like the Detroit River. Like it had
Detroit River.
Bro.
I ain't know Detroit had a river. That's hilarious.
The Detroit River is crazy.
And it's a lot of and over there, think about this. Detroit just turned 323 years old the other day. So you can imagine how many bodies is in that. We done went through the Prohibition era.
All the BMF ops.
We're like the BMF, all of that.
And Lamar in that river right now. Lamar now.
Lamar under the fucking
Lamar in that bitch right there.
That is a TV show. That real person is still alive.
I know, I'm fucking with you. But
yeah.
Hey, Chicago, everyone know about the drill rappers and all the crime in Chicago. I ain't ready for the world to see our ratchet females, bro. Because our ratchet females in Chicago is different, bro.
And Detroit is different. Look, I wish
these motherfuckers got guns. They got 357s in their purses, nigga. They ready.
That's what I said. We was on the news yesterday because of the Baddies audition. We made Crime in the D. They was on Crime in the D because of the audition. Bro, when I say Detroit showed up and showed out, and I don't mean that in no good way, like it was.
Man. We gonna get the West Siders, man. West Side chicks is different, bro. West Side Chicago chicks. Oh my God, they gonna kill somebody on that TV show, bro.
Man,
they can't Detroit.
I
Chicago
said this on my page last night. I said maybe
Detroit and Chicago women. Detroit and Chicago women on the same show. That's dangerous.
I said maybe y'all should have stuck to the other regions because the Midwest somebody might get shot this season.
Leave us alone, nigga. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Detroit, Chicago, Cleveland, those cities. No,
that's my favorite part of the King Von story, right? Like, rest in peace to the dead. God bless the dead, all that shit. But King Von's story is so funny to me in one way. This nigga really, his biggest op was a woman. Like after she died, he like was smoking her pack and shit. Like it was crazy shit going on. Like the Chicago was different, bro. It's a different Detroit, different. The Midwest, leave us alone. Don't go to St. Louis either. Leave St. Louis alone. Don't go to St. Louis.
Please don't go to St. Louis.
Don't go to St. Louis.
St. Louis, Mississippi. Mississippi crazy
don't go to
too.
Mississippi. All go to Mississippi. Please don't go to Mississippi. Oh no.
That's the South though. That ain't really the Midwest.
Mississippi GDs is different. Mississippi GDs is crazy.
If the GDs over here in New York is wild because they only be in like one spot of New York. Them niggas only be in
y'all got GDs.
I was saying the same thing in my head.
Yeah, we got GDs and folks over here.
New York.
We got GDs and folks over here for a fact.
That's
like
wow. Hey, shout out to the folks, man.
Salute New York, I guess.
Because them niggas,
y'all got Vice Lords too?
Yeah.
Vice Lords? Nah. I don't think we got Vice Lords.
We got Latin Kings. Latin Kings for sure over there.
We definitely got Latin Kings.
Yeah,
them niggas be fucking beefing with everybody.
Hey,
you know what? Hate the world.
You know what? That's like a good topic. Good topic. You just stumbled into a good topic, and I'm glad we got Cordell and you here for this because, and I actually thought about this because this was a thing from Baddies. Oh my God, why am I getting my topic from Baddies? But how do y'all feel about? I know that y'all have bigger, I don't know what the Latin populations than us. How do y'all feel about? I know you from NYC. And y'all a little younger than me because I said it's a thing as of the last however many years. How do y'all feel about like people like Spanish people saying the word nigga?
Great question. Go ahead, Cordell. You go first.
Personally, I grew up kind of desensitized to it because like you got Mexican niggas saying nigga, you got, you know what I'm saying? You got Dominicans saying nigga, whatever. So it's like as much as I like to say, yo, like every single time I hear a Hispanic person say nigga, I stop them like, don't say nigga.
Yeah.
Like, I don't, because
Yeah.
like growing up since like kindergarten, like, you know, and since I've been able to like socialize, I've heard Hispanic people say nigga, like from the women, from the men, like, you know, the way like people was killing Fat Joe for what he said, because he was like, oh, I'm practically black. Like, you know, when he said that, even though it didn't come out the right way and it made people feel some type of way, he's not wrong, because that's really how it is in New York. Like the Puerto Ricans is like damn near like black people out here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, if we being honest, Puerto Ricans and the Dominicans, I mean, they're Caribbean descent.
Yeah.
They are, yeah, because that's part of the Caribbean. So technically, like, obviously, there is some sort of African.
Them slave ships rolled through there.
Yeah, literally. Yo, the Dominican Republic is right across the street from Haiti. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, as much as I like to say, nah, I be checking them because they're not supposed to. Like, nah, like when they say it, I kind of just let that shit rock at this point.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna lie. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's definitely like a weird blurred line with that.
Of course, y'all got a lot of Latin kings in Chicago and stuff.
A lot of them, and also like we have like,
and y'all be beefing in Chicago, the blacks
and the blacks and the browns be going. It's race wars be going. Especially back in high school, GDs versus Latin kings, vice lords versus the SDs. Like, it's always been a thing. But like at the same time, it was all in conversation. They said nigga, no problem. But at the same time, they'll also use that shit like in a racist way later on. So it's always like iffy. It's always you gotta kind of watch it, how they maneuver with it. I don't really check them for it. Like if a Mexican call me a nigga versus a white dude call me a nigga, it's obviously a big difference. It's a huge difference. Like Fat Joe saying it didn't really bother me. Jennifer Lopez saying it, that pisses me off a little bit. Hey, chill out. Hey, J-Lo, what you doing?
Yeah.
Easy
like,
there.
You know, for a fact, you don't be saying nigga like that. Like, yo, you hang with Ben Affleck. It's
Ben
like,
Affleck,
yo, like,
nigga card is revoked.
See, and that's what I was asking. Because see, to me, I feel like it was like a switch, because like you said, growing up, Fat Joe been around since I was 90,
Big Pun,
92.
Fat Joe.
So when I was growing up, that was just like, oh, Puerto Ricans and Dominicans say nigga like us because they bilingual niggas. Not to mention, growing up in Detroit, like I said, we right around the corner, we right up the street from Dearborn, and Dearborn, Michigan has the biggest Middle Eastern population in the country. So when I went to school, a third of my high school was like Chaldean Arabic. Them niggas say nigga, but they like us.
They say nigga for sure.
And when they came to America, they called them saying niggas. So like, you know, I don't know how to feel about it, but I know that's only become a thing since like Twitter and all that.
It's just Twitter.
I feel like that happened in COVID. I thought that wasn't a thing before COVID.
A lot of these younger generations, they feel a way about things for whatever reason. They feel things more than we do. Like, as far as like just not just sensitivity, but like they have a certain level of empathy more than like I guess we do. So like when they feel a type of way about something or they're passionate about something, they feel that shit. You know, which I appreciate sometimes, but a lot of times they run that shit into the ground and it's annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm not far from removed from like Gen Z and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But like at the same time, it feels like a time lapse because like, you know, because of how
you're still a part of our era. Like you ain't really, you're 27, 28, right?
28, yeah. So it's like, and I grew up around like a lot of like older people, you know what I'm saying? So I adapted a lot of their like trains of thoughts. So when people get like so emotional about these type of things, I'd be like, what? You know what I'm saying? Even though like there's people my age that be like, no, like they're not supposed to do it. And I'm like, is it really that serious? But like to you know, revert back to what you guys were saying, like, you know, that comes from their era. Like, and that's in their era practically taking over like Twitter, taking over Facebook and whatnot. So of course their voice is more louder than ours.
And also a big change I feel like in this generation is the online gaming. Like white kids be saying nigga like a motherfucker on online gaming and shit. Like, without any you know I'm saying, holding back at all. They just say shit comfortably and with no problem. And I feel like it's really iffy in this generation of these youth because some of them are cool white people saying it. Like you go to a rap concert, they saying nigga.
Yeah.
100%. Ain't
And I
positioning
guess
themselves at all.
my outlook on it, right? Because I feel like the whole cancel culture boom, then the Black Lives Movement during 2020 after George Floyd, rest in peace. I feel like that sparked all of this new energy. And I like the one thing I do like about that generation is they are against the system. Whatever the rules is, we want to rewrite it. Now, it's a gift and a curse because a lot of times they try to rewrite history because you can't go back and look at 20 whatever year with 2024 eyes and say that was wrong. It might have been wrong, but that was the time. That was the climate.
Mm-hmm.
And then I feel like with all the things happening in America, especially in politics and just in America's history throughout
Mm-hmm.
all the things we could be fighting for change for, and we fighting over the word nigga.
But we're also being,
you know what I mean? Like who gives a fuck about the word? All the things that we should be pushing for Black equality and opportunity, and we worried about. I get it. I get it's a sensitive thing, but that's the biggest thing we can fight over, the word nigga.
But to be fair, I feel like
who owns the word nigga? Who cares?
But
who owns the word nigga?
I feel like that nigga talk has died down a lot. I feel like a lot of it has been desensitized over the last few years. It's been desensitized in a way because, like, look at me and George Floyd, right? When George Floyd happened, the outpour, the outlash was crazy. It was a crazy amount of backlash for that. But look at today. I feel like the Sonya Massey shit damn near is like quiet, kind of.
I'm not really feeling that.
It's hella quiet. Like when George Floyd happened, Eric Gardner happened, Central Bland happened, it was a lot more outrage. I feel like
because it was COVID and everybody was in the house.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm hearing more about Trump getting shot than I hear about Sonya Massey getting shot.
I was gonna say that too. Everybody's distracted. It's an election year. Everybody's talking. I mean, I guess COVID was an election year too, but
that's right up their alley though. They trying to sweep it under the rug, so that they don't have to get asked about it, during like the election and stuff like that, because we already know what Donald Trump really wants to say about that. We all know that, even though she may have a little empathy towards it, Kamala Harris her mind ain't right there. Like she's not thinking about that.
Has she mentioned it yet? I'm not aware. Like I'm completely out of touch.
I don't follow that shit, bro. I don't follow it.
I couldn't even tell y'all, to be honest.
See, you know what? I'm glad. We never talked about this on this podcast, but let's get into it. Let's get into some politics, right? Because this is
buckle your seatbelts, kids.
Yeah, because I don't follow this shit, right? I purposely tried to follow it. We had one conversation on this show a couple episodes back where I was talking about how I never voted for any president. Whatever. Not the Obama terms, nothing, right? Yeah. And then I see all this. I was sitting on the beach rubbing ass when I saw this Trump thing when this dude got shot, right?
Yeah, what nigga Vic is outside, gang. That nigga's on the beach. One, I know Detroit had
I didn't even know they had beaches in Detroit.
I know Detroit had beaches.
So, you said what?
This nigga on the beach rubbing ass in Detroit. Dangerous activity. Proceed.
Hey, man, I told you when I got home it was going to be a different...
Rocky ass beach. That beach.
No, I wasn't. Motherfucker, there aren't no beaches in the city. We had to drive out of the city to go to the beach, man. We're not doing beach balls and bullet wounds, my nigga. That was not what was happening. I was out there with the white people.
We got beaches in Chicago. Them beaches is dangerous, bro.
They got beaches in Chicago?
Like Michigan.
We're surrounded by the Great Lakes in the Midwest. We got 5 Great Lakes. So that's what I'm saying. I was at the beach, but I was around the white people, sir.
Okay.
We drove out the,
Make sure you safe, beloved. Make sure you safe.
We drove out the city.
Make sure you safe, beloved. That sounds dangerous.
When I saw it, because when I first saw it, I looked at it like everybody else did and was like, oh, this is fake. But then I still haven't really followed that much of the news because at the end of the day, we already know the outcome of this. Now Joe's stepping out of the election, and I guess Kamala is raising a bunch of money and finna step up, and it's like, yo, what is this? And then I brought it up because I was talking about this on Facebook this week, right? And I'm like, yo, right wing, red wing. I mean, right wing, left wing.
Detroit niggas.
They're part of the
red wing.
They're all
Detroit niggas with some red wings.
Yeah,
you Detroit niggas for real.
Detroit red.
Some red wings.
Like I said, like right wing, left wing, they're all a part of the same bird. So it's like we argue with each other over them, and they argue with each other for spectacle for us. Then they go to the same parties. It's like niggas in the NBA, when they're on the court, they hate each other. When they're in the club, they party together.
Mm-hmm.
So where are we, like, you know what I mean? Why are we, and the chick, some chick that I don't know that I had on my page through like knowing her through battle rap, she jumps on my page and was like, if that's how you feel, and I'm like, basically what I was saying was, yo, I don't support any of it. I don't really follow it. It is what it is. I have the right to sit this game out. She said, well, if you do that, if you support a rapist, and I'm like, oh, what? What?
That's deep.
Like, well, the person with 3 daughters, because I don't like politics, that means I automatically support a rapist. And it's like people are so extreme.
What I hate about it is the most.
So that makes you just as bad because you like, and this is a black woman talking to me this way. And it's like, that makes you just as bad as people with the red hats on. This is like gangbanging.
She's saying this to you in response to what? She's saying this to you in response to the Trump shooting or in response to the Kamala Harris?
No, she's saying this in response to me saying, what if I just want to opt out and not pick anybody?
Is this before or after Kamala Harris?
Huh?
This is before or after Kamala Harris became the candidate?
This is after.
So this is my problem, right? That's why I asked that question. This is my problem. I ain't hear no black voices this loud when Biden was the candidate, Joe. Calm your ass down, bro. Kamala Harris ain't said a word in 4 years, bro. Ain't said a Bo Peep.
Not a word.
Besides, we did.
And why we just want to assume because she blackish? Why do we? That's what I like about the
She ain't even black. She half Asian, bro. Hey man, bro. Hey, bro.
I said.
She can't even say nigga.
She's like 20. She like 20% black. Like
she can't say nigga.
Literally. Yeah.
She can't say nigga.
Hey, I said blackish, and that's the point, right?
With Anthony Anderson.
That's what I mean. We'll just ride with the tribalistic thing because, hey, she black, they look like us. Do we not remember her track record?
But I ain't gonna lie though.
She put niggas in jail. She literally put niggas in jail for weed.
I ain't gonna lie though. If she win, Trump might bomb the White House.
Bro,
he might bomb that.
If she wins, look, I hate to. I don't know if I can say this on YouTube or not. But
edit button right here.
If she wins, they're gonna blow her head off at the announcement.
Shit, nigga. Oh no!
I'm just being honest.
If she was smart, what she would have did. This been the greatest finesse move of all time. Her running mate should have been Michelle. That would have been.
They would have been sick to their stomach.
Oh my God, the world would have exploded on GP.
They would have been sick to their stomach.
They would have wake up.
Because we still dick riding the Obamas like the Obamas did so much for niggas.
Obama just a cool nigga, Joe. He's a cool nigga.
He's just a cool nigga. We just like him.
Nigga, Joe. Yo, Obama went to the Olympic game. He was just looking flies. He's a fly nigga. Just fucking Obama. I'm a Chicago nigga. I like Obama. Just my dog. He ain't really do much for black people. He ain't do shit. He ain't do a damn thing. But that nigga cool as hell. Like, but that's why I say it's a big point. Left wing, right wing, same bird. The white people fuck with Trump because Trump be saying whatever he want to say. I fuck with Obama because Obama smooth. He a smooth nigga, Justin.
Which is why I fuck with
that
him.
Nigga wore a tan suit and they got mad at him for wearing a tan suit. Nigga, I wore a tan suit, so what? I'm fresh.
That shit hard. I remember that shit. He had the fucking bookcase in his hand. Walking in, nigga walked in, suitcase, shit, like, you know what I'm saying?
Like this nigga is buff bag well.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna say that again. Hey, Cordell, sit your ass down for the rest of the day. I'm fat nigga, bro.
Did y'all see the video where they had the Key and Peele skit of him shaking hands juxtaposed with the real footage of him doing that with Steph Curry and them, dog? That's hilarious.
Dude was like, that's Barry, bro. That's Barry, That's Barry right there, man.
And that's why I fuck with him, because he was a smooth nigga. He kept it pimping. But we act like he was the savior and grace, like he just did. Like, I mean, when he left the office,
he did kill Osama, Joe. He killed Osama. Give him that. Get him out of here.
My nigga, why does that matter when you from the hood? Osama ain't never coming there.
the way he told the world was so fly.
Was never gonna bomb the hood.
You remember the way Obama told us how he did it? He walked up to the microphone like, he was smooth as shit.
Got that nigga.
Yeah, he was over here
Got that nigga. Got that nigga on O. Got him on O.
He out of here.
Got him.
We smoking on Osama Pack tonight. We smoking on Osama Pack.
Smoking on that
Hey,
Osama.
man, yo, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Smoking on the Osama Pack. It's crazy. Smoking on that Osama Pack.
We getting canceled this episode. We're gonna get canceled this episode.
Oh,
We
that might be the name of the episode. Smoking that Osama Pack. Oh God, bro. That is how he walked up on that though. This man.
But hey, real quick. Go ahead.
He was lighting the, hey, hold on. You just talked about him lighting the Olympic torch. Did anybody see Snoop light the Olympic torch?
You saw the memes? It turned this into a joint. It turned into a joint. He said he's the greatest crip of all time. He said he's the greatest crip ever. He's the greatest crip of all time.
Oh,
So.
man.
Yeah, he's a super crip.
He's the super crip.
He's like the crip final boss for real.
But like, who made that call though? Like, who the Olympic organization made that call? You know who needs to head the torch? Snoop Dogg. Who made the phone call to get Snoop on that joint out of everybody in America?
I feel like at this point, when you advertise anything, you got to call Snoop.
Yeah.
What he just doing side missions? What is Snoop not doing? He just ran in the Olympics. Why Snoop run? What did he run, like a 7.7?
He's like the most interesting man like alive right now.
He's the real Dos Equis man.
Just think about it. 30 years
he
ago,
literally does everything.
This 30 years ago, he's on trial for murder. 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Damn. And he the real life Dos Equis man. He does everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything.
Literally. Like
Wow
the
high.
most interesting man in the world.
Wow high. Like
Wow high.
Openly. I'm high as hell right
Got
now.
Martha Stewart hitting L's and shit. Like, for real.
Hey, man.
That's another conversation. I'm not gonna lie, like that photo shoot Martha Stewart had a while back. That I ain't gonna lie, that shit had me open.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna say that for later in the conversation. I'm gonna save that for later in the conversation because you be talking about smashing some wild pieces, bro. Like we gonna go.
Martha Stewart hit list, bro. Martha Stewart hit list.
We gonna stay in some intellect or some music talk first, but we get into some ratchet shit before you get off this camera. You be talking about smashing some wild pieces, sir.
Listen, man. Listen,
that's what I say. He's a deviant, bro, and I enjoy it.
Oh shit.
Thoroughly.
But I'm with him though, because it was a point in time when Chelsea Handler was on my list. Chelsea Handler could have got it back in the day, Joe.
Chelsea
back in the day,
yeah.
she could have 100. Not the things that started sagging. I'm cool.
She like a cool freak, bro.
Wow.
You know white folks age like eggnog and shit.
Like
so.
Eggnog. Shit get thick and moldy up top.
Yeah, them motherfuckers
shit turn the kernels. Shit start curling up and shit. Yeah, that should be bad. Oh, y'all niggas is wild.
Man.
Said Martha Stewart. I wasn't ready for the Martha Stewart.
You know what I'm saying? I'd fold that up right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I would knock Martha down right now.
Yeah, I just found out. We went to Amber Rose earlier. I just found out that Cher pulled her ex.
Yeah. That's who.
Nigga, Cher like 80 years old.
Cher been flying that nigga all over the world the last couple years.
Cher, she mad cool, bro. Like you could tell she probably mad.
Nigga,
cool.
Sonny and Cher.
Cher probably got that 70-year-old fire.
No, sir.
She probably got that. Bro,
she probably snatched.
The gummy head. Get the gum head. Gum on gum.
The gum. The straight gums. Straight gums in the head.
Smacking your shit. Like bubble gum. Just smacking it.
And she probably don't got a gag reflex, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just grab her head and just be fucking, like, just, what? Fuck her
Nasty
face.
Work, man.
And she probably let him fuck other girls. I can't name a
Cher song, man.
Cher probably let him fuck other girls, too. You never know.
He better be fucking other girls,
I'm tired right now. Yo, go fuck her. Like, she'll literally probably be on that timing.
I bet you got to keep the lube. Keep the lube on deck for that old thing.
What?
She's been menopausal for
I ain't gonna lie.
She's been menopausal. She's been menopausal our whole lives.
Thanks. Nigga been menopausal our whole lives, bro. It was 50 when I was born.
She been old for quite a second. I knocked that down. Though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Man,
You would knock
what?
down Cher? Hold on.
I would not share
I got,
down.
I got to see a picture of Cher.
I ain't gonna lie to you. You know what?
I got to see
I'm
a
gonna
picture
throw it
of
out
Cher.
here. I'm gonna throw it out here.
Oh, Vic finna go crazy.
I got a whole
Vic
I got
finna
a
go
whole
crazy.
list of
You
old
know,
women
look.
I knocked down.
Look, I got
Hold on,
niggas
bro.
gonna say I'm crazy for this, right?
Her?
Yes.
I can't see her.
Okay.
You know who I would knock down? Niggas gonna say I'm crazy.
Ooh.
What?
Whoopi.
Goldberg? Yeah. All right, next topic, bro.
I'm not.
Hey, yo, next topic. This nigga talking fuck Sister Mary Clarice, what her name was.
But Whoopi Goldberg probably got the wagon.
Nigga, what? You done with G.O.D.? Yeah, you know me, head ass. Nigga, what you doing, Joe?
Whoopi Goldberg probably got the wagon, though.
Whoopi probably got that fire.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen Young
He
Whoopi, bro?
fucked Ted Dancing, bro.
So?
Nigga, no, man.
That means he must have knew she had that fire. Ted Dancing was knocking him down back in the day.
Yeah.
That's Sam Malone. Nigga, don't sleep on Ted Dancing. Ted Dancing was knocking him down in the 80s.
That's my bar, I stand behind it. That's my bar, I stand behind it.
Bro, look at Young Whoopi, bro.
Chill out, bro. Hey, man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Celie. Celie. Not color purple, bro.
I bet Celie got that. I bet Celie got that fire.
Angela Bassett, come over here,
bro. This nigga trying to knock down Whoopi Goldberg.
Hey, Whoopi can get it, bro. I'm not gonna play because we already know the usual suspects: Pam Grier, Shaka Khan, Patti LaBelle. We know niggas is knocking them down. Like
Patti LaBelle.
Patti LaBelle is a nigga crazy
for sure.
Patti LaBelle get that work
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my. She like
Patty, yeah.
She like 85.
A hip is getting broken. A hip
you
is
think,
broken.
You think 85-year-old pussy don't work or something?
It's demons. Hey.
A hip, arthritis, all that. She getting folded.
Her waist off.
Mm-hmm. She getting folded.
Alfred Woodard, I get an Alfred Woodard too, Joe. Loretta Devine, nigga.
No. Yeah. Hey, you know what? Yeah. Alfred Woodard from Luke Cage, yes.
Fucking who else? Fucking what's that other one?
Felicia Rashad.
Come on, Felicia Rashad. Jennifer. What's her name? Jennifer Lewis. She
the
getting knocked down,
bruh.
Jennifer Lewis.
Patty get it. Patty get it. Patty get it.
Patty get it.
Patty get it.
Patty, bro.
Patty get it.
Patty fucked up.
Patty looking good still. It's a strong wig though.
You didn't see Patty on Drink
It's a strong wig though.
Hey, don't get her. Hey, that's the original Lady Marmalade. Don't forget.
Actually, in the 70s, nigga.
There's a couple of them that are still like, you know what I'm saying, get that work. I promise that.
Oh man, this is hilarious, boy. I'm dying over here. But shout out to Khalees while we on the topic of older lady. Shout out to Khalees.
Man.
Khalees is like
winning
very high on my list.
Sorry, Nas, but man.
Oh, okay. You know what?
Jesus.
Okay. We done flew too far off the handle. Let's get back into some hip hop, man. No sooner than we got off film in the last episode, and it just won't escape us. This Drake and Kendrick, the niggas dropped video games.
Oh yeah, legendary.
They have video games, not like us and Family Matters. The video game.
That's crazy.
Have y'all played these?
I played the Not Like Us one. I ain't played the Family Matters one yet.
The Family Matters game to me.
Kendrick open his mouth.
That one?
Someone give him a Grammy right now. Yeah.
See, I feel like let's talk the beef, right? Whoever designed that video game, you just made like you lost the beef in the video game too.
Because Drake lost a lot.
The Not Like Us video game.
Drake just quoted. He just quoted Not Like Us on the song. He just quoted on the Instagram story. He just quoted the Not Like Us song on the Instagram story.
Who did?
Drake.
What you mean?
Because some Mexican Drake is performing at some wrestling event, I guess, and Drake reposted it. Look, Drake, a fat Mexican Drake, he quoted it saying, "Sometimes you gotta pop out and show niggas." So Drake lost. White flag is in the air.
He already knows. Like
he know he lost.
That would be like Jay-Z back in the day.
Jay-Z got
wearing a shirt said, "If he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, and Dame Dummy."
Hey, that line aged like wine, bro. Hey, that line right there, that line aged perfectly. Is he Dame Diddy, Dame Daddy, or Dame Dummy?
Dame Dummy. Oh, I get it. He's Biggie.
That line aged beautifully, bro. Shout out to Nas. Foresight, nigga.
But even
That's
in the
my
games, even in the games, I feel like the Not Like Us game is Kendrick hitting the owl like in the video.
Hilarious.
The Family Matters game is a Kendrick nigga, and it's just like you flinging Grammys in his mouth. Pause.
Yeah, pause.
I said, why did y'all make the game so sus? Now you even lost the beat.
And what's so
video
weird about that
games?
line? Drake has Grammys. Like, why? I don't see the line ain't that good to me. Because Drake, you have Grammys. Like if J. Cole said that, I get it. Because J. Cole has no Grammys for real. But Drake has hella Grammys. Like you won Grammys, nigga.
And Kendrick got Grammys, so I didn't get the concept of it.
What he pretty much was saying was Kendrick gets a Grammy because he's just woke. So everything Kendrick does.
Saying what?
Grammy. Everything Kendrick does gets a Grammy. That last album was garbage to most people, at least to me. I hate that album.
It's not garbage. It's just
I hate that shit. That shit is.
It's not garbage. It's just
everything people say about Pimp a Butterfly. Everything people say about Pimp a Butterfly, how boring that album is. I love Pimp a Butterfly. Mr. Morale was a snoozer. That motherfucker come on any song on that album puts me to bed. Rich Spirit, N95. I'm snoozing.
N95.
Lights out. I'm in the bed tucked. Anything with Keem.
I think the album is incredible, but I think it's
incredible.
For me,
like Nick Cannon.
It's dope. It's dope. But I feel like for me,
like Nick Cannon,
it's so yeah. I might have to pull back on the incredible. But I thought the album's dope, but
Purple Hearts.
It's so traumatic. I don't want that much trauma in my. I still feel like watching a Lifetime movie or something.
I'm cool on that album.
That's what it feels like to me. It feels like watching a Lifetime movie. I don't want that.
Untitled Unmasked is a better album than me.
That's a Tyler Perry movie. That's a Tyler Perry.
That's what it is.
Tired of Mad Black Woman. Tired of Mad Black Woman.
That's what Mr. Morale is.
Shamar Moore with the braids.
Tyler Perry movie.
Shamar Moore with the braids.
Shamar Moore. You unlocked a whole ass memory. It's like a nigga pop out, fucking shirt, fucking off and shit, glistening, abs glistening and shit. He's supposed to be the one that saved this shit.
Nigga gonna do this crazy shit, Joe. Tyler Perry has some crazy.
I hear there's a new Tyler Perry movie that everybody keeps talking.
The worst
with
movie
Megan
ever
Good
made.
In it, right?
That movie is horrible.
You seen it?
Yeah, I saw it.
The other
so
dude,
what's the scene? What's the scene with a coffin everybody's talking about?
They poured the body out of the coffin.
Wait, what?
They poured the body out of the coffin.
I know this word is getting played out, and I'm tired of it too. But Tyler Perry always makes this diabolical, evil black man villain.
Yeah.
That is like,
and
bro,
always dark skin. Always dark skin.
He always dark skin.
He always a dark skin villain.
I done seen some horrible dudes out here. Oh, but I mean, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Always dark skin, bald.
Every time, never fails, bro. Dark skin, bald, and rich. That's the most evil nigga in the world.
So basically, he got a thing against Tupac.
He got a thing against Tupac. He got a thing against fucking milk duds. He hates milk duds.
The only time the dark skinned dude was good in the movie was the one with Idris Elba, Daddy's Little Girl.
That's the only one that's really like fire.
That's the only good movie by him too. That's the only movie I like by him for real.
And I like Alex Cross even partially because it's in Detroit, but I don't like to hear Tyler Perry's man voice because when he started yelling, I can hear the Medea come out of him. That's
he said, I don't like to hear Tyler Perry's man voice.
Because when he gets to applying pressure and he go up a couple, you can hear the Medea start to come out, and it's like, nah, man.
Shit, bro. That nigga typecasted as a woman is crazy. He's typecasted as a grandma.
That is why we need the Aaron McGruder. Bring the Boondocks back. All of this stuff is happening in 2024. We need the Boondocks, man.
Apparently 50 Cent reached out to Tyler Perry to do some collaborations, I guess, 50 at Shreveport location. And I'm seeing that Rick Ross offered to put some money up for 50 Cent and they can talk about it.
At this point, Rick Ross got to stop. Because are we sure Rick Ross got more money than 50 Cent?
No.
I don't think so.
He don't got more. He got some bread, though, for sure. He got some bread.
Yeah, he do. And this ain't really the pocket watching podcast to see we all broke. But are we Rick Ross's stance in this beef is like, I'm doing better than 50. But are you really?
But I don't know how much money 50 makes off of these power shows. Like, how much is Stars own niggas? 50 ain't own Stars no more. Like, they just own those shows. All these shows.
That's the reason why I think they're canceling them shows, because 50 finna take that new All Them Power origin story somewhere else, elsewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. They're not. I wouldn't.
Plus, all
think
these
about
seasons is
stars.
garbage. All these last seasons, except for Kanan, have all been garbage.
I haven't
Kanan was
even.
good.
Kanan's fire.
Kanan's the only one I really like. I'm just at this point.
BMF was so bad last season. BMF was
I'm
so
liking
bad.
Tariq
because I haven't finished it.
I'm liking Tariq shit though.
I like it too.
Tariq was good last. I don't know, man. It's getting too fast and furious now. They gotta relax.
This is the last season, so they gotta accelerate.
They gotta relax, bro.
My thing is
they gotta relax.
The ending is what matters, to be honest.
Have y'all seen the new one, the new Tariq? I don't want to spoil it. If you ain't seen it.
I haven't seen the last episode.
Oh shit, I won't spoil it then. The last episode was nuts. It's nuts.
I'm gonna watch it today.
It's a wild behavior.
They build these like villains to be like so like untouchable, but then at the end they always get touched easily.
Fold easy. The way Mecca died pissed me off, bro. Ain't gonna lie to you. Mecca died. The way Mecca died, like, hold on, he dead for real? That's it? All right.
I was very surprised.
He died so easy.
Or even crazier, like this is like at the OG power. Like when Tommy killed Proctor, and then his cousin Benny was supposed to be this like real like gangster nigga, like
took the knife from him and stabbed him up.
Oh yeah, all he didn't even put up no fight. Like he pushed Tommy, and then Tommy just like hit him.
Yo, how do you take a knife out of a nigga's hand and not end up getting stabbed?
Yeah.
Like, how do you do that? Like, how do you do that?
Maybe he was a Navy SEAL in the past. Like,
Tommy went on him Navy SEAL.
SEAL. Maybe he was SEAL team. Maybe he was SEAL Team 6 in a past life.
He's the same nigga that couldn't kill Proctor with a chopper. He blew the whole penthouse up. You got a Uzi. You can't even hit Proctor, but hit Proctor. Hit one shot.
Tommy's season is the final. It's the last season of that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like it was not much more they can do with Tommy. You know what I'm saying?
BMF fell off hard though. First season BMF was fire. The last 2 seasons was ass juice.
And that's the only one that's going to be on, with the exception of Kanan. That's crazy, right?
That's crazy.
Hey, fuck it, they're in Chicago. I know he dead, but bring Tommy and Duda together.
Wait.
The Shy?
Yeah. How do you feel about that show being a Chicago native, man? I don't know.
The Shy is cool. It ain't as bad. It was bad for a minute. It got much better over the last couple seasons. But it was a moment.
I mean, as far as the representation of Chicago.
It was better than Tommy. On the representation side, it's better than Tommy. On that
more realistic. It's more realistic to the environment.
The area is more like you can't just walk around Chicago with the same Mustang you had in New York and just be killing niggas. That's not happening in Chicago. You can't do that shit. Like I don't know what world they live in, but Tommy had the same Mustang still. That's not happening in Chicago. Chicago police a little smarter than you know what I'm saying.
And they know where he lived too. So it's like
he right by Lake Street under the bridge. They can find you, bro. You live in a goddamn open ass. Like, what? That's crazy. Tommy shit crazy. But that's power though. Power just is meant to be that. I accepted power for that now.
Are we still in hip hop? Kinda. Are we getting into the J Electronica shit?
We got to. I got to hit this man's tape. But before you go, I'm just going to give you a reason why I stand with J Elect to a certain degree, right? Not stand with him because he be doing some corny, wild shit. But I remember the day I first heard this nigga. So when I remember the day you first heard somebody, it's hard to just break that tie. Like when I first heard Exhibit A, nigga, I was like, oh shit. It's like MF Doom and Jay-Z had a baby. Who is this nigga? This nigga is incredible. Who is this? Then the Exhibit C drop with Just Blaze in the intro. I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga could be a bomb. And then of course after that he went quiet, but he still give you a few joints like Ghost of Christopher Wallace. That song right there alone keeps him in my like I'm saying close to the heart, like one of my favorite. Come on, man, like it's tough to go against him. It's tough. I feel you, and all praise is due to Allah. That song off the album he got with Hov, that's mid.
I love that album.
Listen, mid. The album's mid though.
I like the album too, but
it's some good moments in the album. But as a whole, it's like it doesn't sound complete. It sounds like they just rushed it out.
Man, I can't with that guy, man. I can't stand that guy. I can't. I hate the way he walks. I hate his shirt. You know what I'm saying? I hate the fact that this man does all of this, you know what I'm saying, black empowerment stuff and talk like he, you know what I'm saying, like he's like the black messiah, but like he seated up a Rothschild. I hate all of that. I hate that guy. You know what I'm saying?
I hate him. Damn,
I hate that
what
guy.
did he do to you?
Nah,
The game ain't been the
thing.
same since B.I.G. died and Who's on you from out them beehives. Don't talk to me about MC's got skill. Don't talk to me about who's the king of the hill. Don't talk to me about who's the best alive or who's in your top 5 because he's not real. That's cold, bro.
I really want to say you're the only person that go that hard for Jay Elect, though.
I mean,
Nobody
I don't go that
else
hard
cares.
for him, for real. Jay Leck is not my
Nobody
top
else
50.
cares that much.
He ain't my top 50.
It's his lack of confidence.
Your top
for me,
50?
man.
Because he's not in my top 50. He's not in my
Okay.
top 50. I won't put. I can't put. He ain't my top anything. He ain't on album.
So what's the? I mean, I don't know.
I just don't understand. I don't understand the hate for. I understand he do some clown shit off the mic. I feel like I don't judge nobody off the mic shit. Off the mic shit, I can't judge you because like it's whatever at this point.
Right? It's everybody they own, whatever.
At this point, I can't judge nobody off the mic because I done seen some of the most legendary legends become cornballs off the mic, and it's like, damn, what you gonna do?
I get that.
Keith Murray looks crazy right now.
In high school, I was a Kweli one. Talib Kweli was one of my favorite rappers when I was in high school. That nigga is a cornball now.
Talib Kweli?
Yeah.
Yeah. He be on some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow, he beat for Vic. He got a war with him.
But back to Jay Elect, I can't stand him because he don't have confidence.
I did get into it with him on Instagram.
all the shit he do, and as talented as he is, he doesn't have confidence. This man, he doesn't like. All right, yo, you can say you better than this nigga, but like, if you don't have nothing to prove it, then why are you talking, bro? Like, just shut up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't have enough confidence to come outside by himself. And when he did come outside, he came out with the greatest of all time. So nobody was going to look at him crazy because of that. You know what I'm saying? So
how you feel about Side the Prince?
He low key kind of falls into the same category, but he has a body of work to show. You know what I'm saying? He has a body of work to show for it. Like, he didn't sell a lot, but like, he can rap, and he came out once he got the opportunity to come out. But Jay Elect, dude showed up with Jay-Z for all like come on, man. Like, you don't have enough confidence. Like, you can have him on the album, yeah, you can have him on like a couple features, but you don't have enough confidence in yourself to come out by yourself and see where you go. And he even said, yo, like, it's a lot of pressure. And it's like,
the reason why I hate that album, I don't hate the album, but the reason why I don't give that album much credence is because Shiny Suit Theory is probably one of the top 2 or 3 songs on that album. That song came out. I love
that song.
That song came out like 10 years ago. That song came out like in 2010.
And it still stands on its own.
Yeah.
But no matter what, whenever I hear it, it never gets old.
And it's envelope the results to my
insanity. Never gets old.
Ho went crazy on that shit.
Ho went crazy on Shiny Suit Theory.
Oh man, yeah.
So
I get you though. That he talking this shit, and I think he got into it with Joe Budden a few times. Like, it'd be annoying. That should be annoying. Like, what you doing? You don't even rap.
Okay, so that's your gripe with Cordell, right? My gripe is, and I don't think it's a gripe much more so at this point. I think we briefly discussed it.
Tupac
one time he was on Facebook, and this dude said verbatim, Tupac was a dick eater. And when he said that, I said, wait, ain't Tupac been dead about as long as he's been alive? So where does that take come from?
Okay, all right. So my main thing is that, all right, Tupac, I love his music, you know what I'm saying? His discography, the fact that he was able to do that many songs in that short amount of time, that shit is amazing to me. Like, I don't think anybody could really, like, there's not a lot of people like walking this earth. And I can even go as far as to say not walking this earth, because Juice WRLD did something like that. Like, I'm not comparing the two, but the fact that he was able to record like 20 albums in that short amount of time, like between 92 to like 96, that's never been done before. And
honestly, go ahead. Finish saying what you're saying.
And it's even more because like the Universal Studio, it burned down or something like that. So it was more Tupac material that we just never heard, you know. So that's on top of everything that's dropped already. They had that. So that's amazing. I love him, like, as far as that goes. But like, just how he handled stuff outside, like, of music, like, he's the reason why 2 of the best of all time is gone. You know what I'm saying? And never got to see like 30, never got to see, like, imagine Biggie in this era, imagine Tupac in this era.
Right.
Like, I mean, even though he had every reason to like feel the way he did when he got shot outside a quad or inside a quad, but like, you know, think rationally, like for a little bit, like, you know, at least try to find out who exactly did it or find out who was behind it. Like he just jumped straight to conclusions. And I know, like, my thing is like, you're not a real gangster if you moving like that. You know what I'm saying? Because real gangsters don't move that way. They, you know what I'm saying? They assess the situation and come back when they have, you know what I'm saying, concrete evidence and have like a plan of what they're going to do. He wasn't gangster because he was scared of Suge Knight. Suge Knight was putting the battery in his back the whole time from what, you know what I'm saying, my research shows me, respectfully. So, you know, that's the reason why I felt the way I felt. Like, damn, like, instead of like, you know, dick riding and doing all of this, all you had to do was just try to like, you know what I'm saying, like do your homework, for lack of better term, before, you know, because yeah, you could have died, but like, come on, be for real. Now we don't got Big, we don't got Pop, we don't got a lot of other dudes, you know what I'm saying, like Daffy and these guys, and what we don't got these guys because of this. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense. I guess the way I would see, because I don't. Okay, I feel like a lot of things that happen in hip hop today, or with as far as beefing, and I ain't talking about the guys who they was shooting each other before they ever even made a record. I'm not talking about them guys who. I'm not talking about the Chicago drill guys who came into it with these beefs.
Yeah,
but I mean, I think that the camera amplifies everything. I think a lot of things that happen today, only because I would love to see what Biggie and Pun and Pac would have been like in this era. I would love to see it, especially as elder statesmen. But at the same time, I might be a little scared because, it was irrational. It was also 25 and 24. And I think when you factor in getting shot and going to jail for 11 months, because being in jail, as a person who spent a few months in a county, being in jail will have you not thinking right. It's just like when 2 Chainz called his album True Religion and C Murder had a problem with it because it was spelled the same way. Being in jail make your brain different. I think when you factor in all of that, because I don't think Suge put the battery in his back as much so as he amplified something that was already there.
Right.
Tupac already had a disdain for Big, given the fact that, I'm in your city around people. And I feel like Big, because now that you hear a lot of these stories, like when you see Tretch on Drink Champs and you hear, like, Big was telling him, stay away from these guys, this guy, that guy, and Pac wasn't hearing it because Pac was struggling financially in the moment. I think that Pac and then you got to factor in his upbringing and the way he was raised. Militant as hell. You put all of that in a 25-year-old man with him and Biggie being the biggest guys on the planet, all that pressure on them. At the time, they was the guys. Snoop had fell back. Snoop wasn't the guy no more at that point. Snoop was the biggest thing in the world. Tupac and Big started. So all that stuff happened. So I just think it's so many factors. To be honest, I blame Puff and Suge more than I blame Tupac and Big for that. Because they was guiding the wheel of those vessels that led them to the crash out. Because I think it all could have been handled differently. Like Who Shot This should have never been released in that time frame. Never.
Nah, if anything, it should have came out before he got shot. Type
it
shit.
Did.
If he recorded it before he got shot, it should have came out before he got shot.
It came out after, right?
Who Shot This should never be released months after Pac was shot while he's sitting in prison. That's a miscalculation on Bad Boy's part. Because if I'm sitting in jail,
at least title it differently.
If I get shot 5 times in your hood, in your section, around people we both know, and I'm locked up, and I hear Who Shot You from prison, I mean, come on.
That's one of the best rap songs ever made, though.
And don't quote me on this. I think I'm wrong. I don't know, but Who Shot You wasn't even on Ready to Die like originally, right?
No, it wasn't. It came out. It came out on mixtapes.
Yeah.
And it was released as a single.
I know that.
Okay, all right, cool. Because I'm thinking, I'm like, on the original Ready to Die, it wasn't on there.
It's not on there, no.
So that's another reason why I'm like, all right. So when you said that, it does make sense. I do attribute their death to like Puff and
it's definitely Puff. I say all the time with Biggie. I think Biggie doesn't die if he doesn't go to was it Cali Radio he went to after Pac's death and rapped Long Kiss Goodnight?
Yeah. It was Cali.
Like rapping that on Cali radio after Pac dies is crazy work.
If Big gets on the flight that he's supposed to get on to London, he's alive today.
Yeah.
Big was supposed to leave Cali the day before he got killed. Should have got on the plane. But everything happens for a reason, and I feel like
same night, same fight.
I feel like Tupac was more the antagonizer, but I feel like they were getting close to. I think 6 more months go by and that beef gets squashed because Nas was coming to Cali to meet with Tupac the day Pac got killed.
Yeah,
or he's coming to Vegas. He was in Vegas shooting the Street Dreams video. Gonna sit down with Pac. Like Against All Odds is not even supposed to be on Machiavelli because Pac was gonna pull it.
Yeah. No, that's a fact because like Nas and Pac, they kept it respectful. You know, like once they met up, it was like, nah, yo, like I fuck with you. It was never nothing like that to begin with. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like you got Cali blood niggas and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? About the beef with some Queensbridge niggas and shits. You know what I'm saying? Right there, like both cliques was about to get to it, but like cooler heads prevailed. Nas and Pac was like, nah, I ain't even like that. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with you. I fuck with you too. You know what I'm saying?
They're both Geminis too, aren't they?
Who, Pac and Nas?
Pac and Big was both Geminis, wasn't they?
Oh, Pac and Big. I always thought Big was a Taurus.
Pac's a Gemini, June 16th. Pac is the most notable Gemini on the planet, sir.
Well, Biggie's born in March, though.
No, he was killed in March. He was born in May. May 21st.
I always thought Big was a Taurus, but okay.
No, Big is May 21st. I
think he did reverse, bro. I think he did reverse.
Big is May 21st or something like that.
Oh, shit.
Shit, okay.
So they're both Geminis, I want to say.
Yeah.
Not like that matters, but you know the Geminis is they double-sided. One minute they cool, next minute they fucking Dr. Doom.
Open my phone.
I can contribute to that.
Open my phone and see a picture of Cher. I hate y'all niggas.
Okay, well we're on the subject of subject matter and projects, sir.
Yeah, Biggie, Pac, Kendrick, Andre, Kanye, Cube. Ooh, all Geminis.
Geminis got a squad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Top 5 is crazy.
You have it's been how many years since your last project, Cordell? And when are we getting? Because I'm getting to between you and Don. It's like, yo, I need a double. I need a part 2 of y'all project. And what's up with Grown Man 2? What's going on, sir?
I was actually talking to Juice about this earlier. It's like I write every day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I still write music. You know what I'm saying? Like my pen still work. I'm not like, out of shape or nothing. Cause like between Grown Man, the first one, and now I've been writing. Like I already have Grown Man 2 written down. I have like 2 or 3 songs already finished. But the thing is, it's just like that time just comes in between like so much stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to make sure that things is correct and you know what I'm saying? Like, and then just not feeling like I missed my window for real, but just the thought of damn, like, you know what I'm saying? I really want to tap in, but it's just so many things that attributes to it. So, you know what I'm saying? Now the crib I live like maybe like a half block away from like a train station. So I hear the train going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Like, and my space is not that big. So I'm used to recording by myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to like tapping in. Like I got my mic and all of that. Like I got the laptop. But, I can't really do that here. And then I do like going to studios, but then there's not a lot of like engineers as reliable. It's so many things that came in between me and like doing this because I like music. I would have been dropped, but you know what I'm saying? Just time and, just putting your money into certain other things you got to do. It's just, it kind of drains you because after a certain age, you got so many things to account for, you know what I'm saying? And it just makes it a lot harder to really focus in on the things that you really are passionate about. Because to me, music is not about, like I'm trying to blow up. Like, I mean, doing songs and the songs blowing up eventually, that's cool. But I like just making music. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot harder to just like make music and have a good time and just do it because you like doing it when you got like so many other things that you got to account for now. You know what I'm saying? Like I I can't tell you how many like beats I really have like in my phone that I write to on a daily basis and stuff like that. But it's just time, and I I want to say that I want to aim for like a winter release, but
I feel like you make good winter music.
I wanna do that. Like I wanna drop like maybe like November, December, January, some shit like that. But I can't. I don't want to give like an exact timeline only because I don't know myself. You know what I'm saying? But I do think about music a lot, and I want to like make a return like very soon. To be honest, I'm gonna be on what you call his album. I'm gonna be on Mob Trey's album. I'm gonna definitely be on his new shit because we've been writing, we've been
I
cooking
need
up.
I need a you and Mob project. Like I need that. That first one was dope. That
The
was
first
dope.
one was I remember that shit.
The
Yeah,
parallel.
the way you in that gym, I'm like, is this nigga gonna come back and rap again, or is he finna go to WWE? What are you about to do?
That's also another thing I've been thinking about too, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I've been because I not a lot of people know this, but I've actually stepped in a ring and I've wrestled before. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
wow.
When I was like 19 years old, I was practicing with a dude that I grew up with. He took it like serious, and he do a lot of indie shows and stuff like that. So I was taking it serious because he was taking it serious, and I do have a passion for it too. But I had one match, and then for whatever reason, I just never really followed up. You know what I'm saying? But I've been trying to like make it my business to see about practicing because it's not like back then like 2010 when like wrestling was like something that was laughed about. So it wasn't a lot of wrestling schools and stuff like that. There's a lot of like gyms that have wrestling rings, like House of Glory is in Queens. It's like right there. Then you got a couple other things that's in Long Island. So you got a lot of like outlets to actually go do it now, and I kind of do want to see where I'm at, and it's good conditioning too. So like, I mean, even if it don't materialize into nothing, like it's good conditioning, to stay in shape and whatnot. So I don't mind jumping into that neither.
Yeah, because you be on people's asses so much. You done motivated me to get up and start running. Because you be look brisket back, get y'all asses in the gym. It's like,
Brisket
yo,
back
wait.
is hysterical.
Yo, because I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like we all know how important our health is, eating right, staying like in shape. But like at the same time, we all have these things that kind of stop us, whether it's life,
Living in
and
America.
things. Yeah, and that too. You know what I'm saying? Like the cost of like a fucking Burger King combo is like significantly less money than like being able to go get like some salmon and some sort of like greens or something like that. They're gonna charge you like damn near $20 for that. But for like a combo at McDonald's, they're gonna charge you like $8. So you know what I'm saying? It's like it's hard, but at the same time, when we go grocery shopping and all of that, we just gotta be more conscious, health conscious, and even if we're not going to the actual gym, like probably get some steps in, like some push-ups in or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like so many ways that we can stay like, tapped in. So I always try to kind of like, and maybe I do to have like a very alternative way of like trying to push people to do that shit. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'd be happy as hell when like people hit me up and be like, yo, I've been locked in, I've been going to the gym, yo, this and that, like, or I've been eating this, and I'll be like, oh shit, that's calm. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I'll have the same energy, just as much energy for the people who's not doing it as the people who are. Like, when I hear about somebody like, yo, I'm doing this, I'm like, yo, I'm happy to see that, bro. Like, you really cooking like this and that, like words of encouragement and just like, because sometimes that's all a person needs to keep going. So it's like just as much I'd be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'll be like, yo, I see you tapped in, bro. Like, yo, keep cooking. Or if we in the same vicinity, I'd be like, yo, you want to come lock in with me? Like, let's go to the gym. Like, what's up? Like I'm like that. Like I'm inviting. So it's like, every single time somebody like want to come like lock in, or they want me to come to their gym, like I don't be charging niggas. I'm not. I'll be like, all right, yeah, like let's go, let's do it. Because like the way I'm helping you, we having fun. I'm helping myself too, because it's making me want to actually like lock in like more than I, you know what I'm saying, do now.
he guilt tripping me now and making me feel bad now and shit. I was going fried chicken.
Imagine being the only fat nigga on the pod, nigga.
I was going fried chicken.
Talking about you, nigga. I'm the fat nigga in the room. You talking about yourself?
I'm fat too, nigga.
I hate when niggas do that shit. But I hate when motherfuckers do this shit, bro. You will, nigga. You have a stomach.
Hey, that's where all your bad health come from.
Yep.
And I got man breast and back breast, nigga. What are you talking about?
Hey, listen, man. Shit. As much as I work out, I still don't got a six pack.
Hey, first off, hold on, bro. Stand up again, bro. Watch this shit. If you're watching the video, look at this nigga. Sit down, bro. Sit down, bro.
Like, what? This nigga shirt. A1 either.
This nigga shirt ain't even a real. This shirt painting on, bro.
That nigga got a medium shirt on. He got a medium on, dude.
A medium on.
I got a. That's my motivation, though. That's my motivation. I got a medium in my closet. It's a fire ass shirt with the Run DMC logo and say Dad Bod on it. And I'm like, I want to get in that shirt by next summer.
Why would you buy a Dad Bod with a medium?
Because I want to fit the shirt the right way one day.
But I mean, if you wear a medium, it won't be a Dad Bod no more, will it?
That's the point.
Yeah, I mean, it is some oddly shaped dudes running around here. Like, they don't have like big shoulders and shit, but they got big ass stomachs and whatnot. They built a little funny.
I'm just gonna
That's why I said
I don't
make me feel bad. I was
gonna be tough.
I was saying he just made me feel bad. I was going fried chicken today. I guess I'm gonna bake it now.
Put the cornmeal away.
I told my girl, I was like, nah, like you gotta get the whole wheat spaghetti. and
that should be thick as hell though. That whole wheat spaghetti that should be thick as
man.
God damn.
So, we can't get out of here. We on workout regimen, and every time I get a wrestling guy on here, I gotta talk a little bit of wrestling. Like it's and this dude, and as a matter of fact, you started a wrestling show. What's up with that?
Yo, the same thing, bro. Like the same thing is like everything else that I've wanted to do is just time. Like that's really all it is.
Man,
like
motherfucker.
You know, and
are you caught up?
Oh yeah, I'm caught up with wrestling. I've been tapped in. I haven't made any videos, like, you know what I'm saying? Like but I do want to start the wrestling with Watts again. You know what I'm saying? And then have like, you know what I'm saying, have guests and shit like that. I definitely want to do that. Like that's something
we should do. We should bring BKC back, bro. We have like this could be a network where y'all can have like a wrestling show. We can still do Good and Still. We can do Bishop and Still. We can do this trio every once in a while. We can bring Pink on in the mix. We can build a network with this shit again. If we really want to focus on that shit.
We definitely need to reopen BKC and like get it more active. Because when I'm seeing, because Good in the Hood podcast group is going without you even really being there.
I don't touch that shit at all. That should be going up. That should be going.
I'm in Chris CPE group, and the CPE group be gone. Yeah. Like it be going, and it's like, yo, BKC just sitting there, just sitting there, and we know too many content creators, too many dope personalities for us to not bring that back for us.
Yeah.
You know, I'm down for it.
Mentioning content creators, I think this is important. I think this is the topic we all got to touch on before we got here for sure. It's a lot going on in the content space right now in hip hop, and I've been saying it for a few years now. Then this is the pandemic, because I've been like we say it all the time. Music has been kind of stale until this year, but I feel like the media aspect of hip hop has been much bigger than the actual music hip hop for a long time, and I can't believe we're in a space now where we're doing like top rankings of the media over the rappers more so now these days. And last year, Complex did their first, I think, ever hip hop media list. And Joe Budden was number 1. I think Ack was 2. Charlamagne was 3.
I hate these damn lists.
And this year it came out again, but this year it was more explosive because Charlamagne got back in his bag. I haven't heard Charlamagne be this animated in a long time, be this like blunt in a long time, and he kind of had a lot of words to say about the list.
So they forget who he is for real.
Yeah, because he been on his mental health kick. He been on this super like damn near political.
I didn't hear him rant about this.
Oh, you even heard him rant?
I heard about the rant, but I didn't hear him.
He went off on 2 episodes straight. Bring Idiots, 2 episodes straight. First episode, he pretty much talked about Elliott Wilson doesn't deserve to be top number 5, pretty much because Elliott, he had good points. It wasn't like he was just hating on him. He was hating on him, but first he said he doesn't want to be, before mentioning Elliott's name at all. He said he's not want to be a 50-year-old that's beefing with rappers half his age and clout chasing and whatnot. And of course that shades Elliott. And then he doubled down on it, pretty much saying he don't believe Elliott should be top 5 because Elliott doesn't even have a podcast right now. He has no platform right now. And then to have a podcast, now he has a podcast with DJ Head, off of a DJ Head getting so much recognition for the Kendrick Lamar beef, and Head's not even on the list. So how's Elliott number 5 over so many different names? And right now, the top 5 this year was Ack at number 1. Ack was number 2 last year. Joe was number 2. He was number 1 last year. Charlamagne was number 3. Is that right? Charlamagne number 3? Let me see. No,
I think he was like
3.
number 5 or something like that, right?
Costnut number 3. He was number 6 last year. Charlamagne was number 4. He was number 3 last year. Elliott was number 5. He was number 8 last year.
Yeah.
And Vlad is 6. Who was number 9 last year. And Charlamagne pretty much saying that there's no way Elliott should be over Vlad over a few names. He shouldn't be over. And I kind of agree because Elliott Wilson, for me, is just Instagram. I'll follow him on Instagram. He posts shit. That's
Elliott Wilson, an Instagram baddie?
Not even a baddie. He's just the Instagram page. he just reposts Drake shit or Jay-Z shit.
Like them tell it last week. They say I'm an Instagram baddie now.
I mean, you wordplay never can I ever. You know what I'm saying? Last night, Nick was playing Never Have I. Hey, shout out to my nigga.
Shout out Clyde.
But yeah,
by the way,
it's interesting to me because like Charlamagne has kind of removed himself from these conversations. He always kind of like stepped away from these media hip hop conversations for a long time, and to see him now in the forefront of it, and kind of also weird because I look at the list and he on Breakfast Club, right?
Yeah.
And I don't see Envy on there. I don't see just Lyrics on there.
You know what it is? You know what it is with Charlamagne? It's kind of like the effect of when one person like takes that aura away from you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else kind of just thinks that they can fuck with you now. So I feel like with when Joe Budden and Charlamagne was beefing, I feel like Joe Budden, kind of bested him. You know what I'm saying? In that entire exchange, because Charlamagne was like trying to be PC, so Joe kind of just like used that to his advantage and said, "Yo, you're not who you used to be. You're not even a fraction of that. Whatever." So once Joe Budden kind of like took that, from him, everybody else started kind of like throwing shots at him too. Like, oh wow, he's not as untouchable as we thought he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me take my dig at him now too.
Yeah, when Joe pointed out that Andrew Schultz was bigger than Charlamagne, everyone looked at him differently, I think. Everyone looked at Charlamagne looked at him differently. When Joe pointed out, like, man, Andrew Schultz bigger than you in your own podcast. It was like, damn. It's like when Nas said, M beat you in your own shit. It was kind of like the same shit. Even if it wasn't true or not, it's still that bar just like, damn, he has a point, kind of.
I don't really pay this type of stuff attention. And I did see Elliott and Charlamagne. If it wasn't for listening to Joe, I wouldn't know a lot of this stuff happened.
Best podcast in the world, man.
Because the only reason I watched Breakfast Club was for just hilarious, if I'm being honest.
I've watched Breakfast Club in years.
I only watch her just with the mess things when she report the news because that should be fun.
I see it on Instagram.
Hilarious.
I see it on Instagram. I don't never watch it.
She's hilarious. And when she talks about celebrities, she's hilarious. But that's the only reason.
I haven't watched the Breakfast Club interview in so long. Now I think about it. I can't see the last interview I watched in Breakfast Club.
Like corny ass Maul said, "Yo, the Breakfast Club is done."
And shout out to them. They made the list. They didn't make it last year. They made
listen, we was not going to end it without me like saying that too. You know,
that nigga blocked me.
That's one corny ass nigga.
Nigga.
Maul. That's one corny ass.
Yo, what is this thing that you got with Maul? I think they're coming to Detroit April 30th. August 30th. I may go see them.
Them dude, like I can stomach Rory a little bit more than I can stomach Maul. And the reason why
I do see Cordell, but that's a major pause. Yeah, that was a pause.
The New York guy. We don't even do pause really most in the Midwest, but That was wild.
Yo, my bad.
That was
Yo.
wild.
I didn't want to say it at first. Like, I looked at myself, I saw Vic face say, yeah, if they're good to say page.
I couldn't let. Normally I don't do it, but I couldn't let that one go.
Yeah, but
That's crazy. That was crazy. My bad, yo.
But I feel what you're saying. I think I don't even listen to them no more, but I may go see them live just for the experience.
I watch their clips. Every once in a while.
I don't even do that. I watch the clips on Instagram.
But I feel like they made the list ironically because of Maul. Like I feel like when Maul decides to be entertaining, it's a good show. Like when Maul was doing this whole Drake dick riding thing, it made the show more interesting. It made the show more interesting. It was crazy. He was doing way too much, but it was entertainment. Like, all right, this nigga's wilding, but let me see what he's talking about. Like usually he says nothing. Like usually he's nothing to say that's important. Like I don't care what he says ever. Usually it'd be just boring and I'm too cool for this.
Nigga was a glazed goblin, bro. That's what he was.
He was wilding out on that.
A glazed goblin.
A glazed goblin.
A glazed goblin, bro.
I am going to the live show. I want to see Damaris in person.
Damaris is nice looking.
She's cute.
Damaris.
She's mad cute.
Huh?
She's mad cute.
I don't mind two beast things. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind two beast things.
No, she yam. Her yam.
Yam is crazy.
Okay. Yeah. I'm not going to objectify this episode.
Y'all just objectified Cher for like 2 hours. What are you talking about? This is way more appropriate, I feel like. This is way more appropriate.
I mean, Cher season, man. I don't know what to say.
You said you go bang Whoopi Goldberg. With the gray locks.
What? I bet Whoopi got the
no eyebrows. No eyebrows.
Whoopi got the fatty under all them guards.
Nah, Damaris is thick though. I ain't gonna hold you. She thick. So
her thirst trap is be trapping.
See, hold on, wait. I got your back, Cordell, because he's talking about you dissing on Maul. You gotta hear how much this nigga Vic hates Scotty Beam, bro. You gotta hear this nigga cannot stand her as a person.
Yo, now, because you know what it is? The problem with Scotty Beam is that, for starters, she hates men. You can kind of just tell that. You can tell she hates men. But on top of the fact that she hates men, like, she could be joking with you, and then, like, in a millisecond, she just gets mad serious for no reason. Yeah. Start talking about how you ain't shit for because of the joke. That's why I can't fuck with her for real.
Yeah.
And her body, her choice, but you put the wagon on her so much, like
wagon.
You put the wagon on her so much, and then say all this sister soldier shit. Like you know that you're not posting the wagon for us to admire. Stop playing.
But that's women of this generation though. Like they all do that type of shit. Like you know what I'm saying? They do things like they'll say go post a status like damn like yo. I ain't suck dick and make a nigga shake in a minute, and then niggas will DM them and like yo. Then they like,
yo, that mouth do though? What that mouth do though?
You niggas is thirsty. It's like you to talk. You know what? And see, maybe this is a generational thing because I'm trying to get out of the whole generational conversation shit. But at this point, music is timeless. All this shit can be timeless, and age is a construct. History always repeats itself. So to be honest. The only reason the niggas ain't outside thing even exists is because this generation tried to rewrite our history. That's the only reason that exists, even. And it's like,
I agree.
You know, this shit don't have no. It's fugazi shit happening. Okay, I got two guys here. Man talk. Cause I'm, you know, my birthday is coming in like 12 days or some shit like that. But I'm in my 40s. So I have friends in this age group. And I talk to my friend group, like in male friend groups, you just see the things that happen, right? And some shit happen with my niggas, and I'll be like, yo, this is some young boy shit. What are we still doing? Like, why are y'all still doing some of the stuff y'all do? So I don't think that the age thing is goofies and it's just like cop shit. It's good cops and it's bad cops. Every generation got its pros and cons. So I don't even like to have that discussion no more. But when I see a lot of the young women do this that they do, I'd be so glad I grew up in the era I'm in. I'm not a young guy in this today's time. I'm so glad I'm not.
You gotta really, to be honest, not gonna even lie. Like it's a lot harder now to communicate with women, like especially women my age. You know, because I have a friend right now. He's he's 31, I think. And like the way they make it, like, because he's single, the way they make it hard for him to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, he know how to talk to women. But even though he knows how to talk to women, they make it so much harder. And it's because they're following, like, they just want to be like other women. That's what it really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's really, they see a lifestyle on social media. You know what I'm saying? And they want to embody that, you know, and then on top of the fact that they want to do that, they also, a lot of them don't really have personality. Goals. Yeah, they don't have their own goals. They don't have their own mind of their own and stuff like that. Everything is like everybody else's fault but theirs. You know what I'm saying? And you can say that for any like generation, but at the same time, I see it way more frequent with like women my age, like between.
The problem with y'all generation is y'all got too many buzzwords.
That too.
Like, first off, you're a millennial too. You're a millennial too, Vic. You're a millennial too.
Huh?
You're millennial with us, bro. You right with us. Same generation.
But what I mean is era, brother. Era. And are we the same generation? I know me and you are. You are too. You're a millennial, right, Cordell?
Yeah. I was born 96.
God damn.
Oh, you like the cusp. You almost Gen Z.
You really never seen Pac. Pac was really gone when you was born.
I was born because he died in like what?
September 13th.
Yeah.
Oh no, yeah. So I was alive at the time, but like
I was 6 when he turned 6, like 5 days before he died.
I was in high school.
I was 6, 5 days before he died. 9. Big Virgo.
That's what I mean. Okay. And that's what I mean. Like dealing with women, like even in friend circle shit, right? Like, okay, prime example. You good in the hood, devil's advocate. Y'all got crews of dudes, right? Do y'all see dudes like, okay, better question. Because I feel like the guys younger than me are a little bit more emotionally intelligent than us. Do y'all like hold y'all homies accountable for like cornball shit? We talk about corn, huh?
Ain't my business.
It's none of your business.
Ain't my business.
None of your business.
Ain't my business. Like anything a nigga do with a girl, ain't my business most part.
Not even just a girl, right? I'm just saying in general. Okay, prime example. Well, I guess that would be a girl shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna go there and I don't want to be because I'll be glad my friends and family don't watch this podcast because they'll not be talking about them. So prime example, right? I'm just gonna throw a hypothetical out there, right? You got a homie, I feel like every group might have this, dude. Every male friend group might have this. Do y'all have like a habitual liar in y'all crew?
Sure.
Anybody?
Most of us.
He nodded his head.
Most of us are.
We all got.
You think like most of us are habitual liars, man?
Yeah.
Like a stretch the truth ass nigga. Yeah, for sure.
Like one of them. Like if you're telling a story and then come in with an extra embellishment, it's like that in your mind you in front of the girl, so you can't say, "Hey, you studying? That didn't happen, bro."
Yeah, yo, like Jay-Z want to sign us, bro. Like, should I do it? It's like, all right.
The homie that take pictures with the celebrity, we working. We working.
Oh yeah.
And it's like, I was there with you, nigga. You asked him for a picture.
I got a couple of those. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, because I be feeling like, especially at my older age, right? And I don't consider myself an old guy for real. I think I'm young too, but
yeah,
I'm just an older young guy. But I feel like, frontal lobe fully developed. When you get past a certain age, it's like, bro, I ain't saying we got to go all the way up, but it's certain stuff that we got to stop doing at certain ages. Like, bro, I'm not going to be sitting up lying to a bunch of women at this age in my life for what?
Yo, tell her I was with you, bro.
But see, that's because you were born before the internet. You was in high school before the internet,
right?
Like, so for us, I can speak for myself at least, coming up in an era where, like, I'm in high school, we on MySpace, we on Facebook, we on, like, Black Panther was in grade school. So MySpace, like, everyone wanted to look a certain way, present a certain way. Like, you got what I'm saying? You showing off for not just your friend group, for anybody that might be seeing it on the side, peripheral vision type shit. So niggas be just fronting to an all-time high with the internet. That's why I always said, like, going back to Pac a little bit, like, we mentioned Tupac, I feel like if Tupac had internet, if a lot of these people in the past in the 90s had the internet when they were first in their 20s, the outlook on them will be much different because look at Drake. Like Drake gets called corny because what does Drake do? Drake does weird shit like leak his dick pic or post a picture of
Make
himself.
duck faces.
Just duck faces, like weird shit like that niggas shouldn't be doing. But I
The
feel like
free Tony Yayo shirt was nasty to me.
nasty. Like, come on, like what you
nasty to me.
I'm saying like a lot like that kind of shit, like what happened in abundance. Like you imagine if MC Hammer had Instagram or if niggas like that like had like access to internet.
MC Hammer do got an Instagram.
We're talking about in his peak.
In his peak,
when
right?
He was
right.
wearing a banana hammock, you know what I'm saying? That MC Hammer, like he be wilding. Like the benefit of being raised, of being grown up in the 80s and 90s is that everything was more reserved. Like now, all your now your bullshits are all like people these days are habitual liars because they believe their lies now. Like you have to live your lie.
And they believe them because no matter what now, you can go on social media and be wrong and say the dumbest shit, and there's gonna be somebody that identifies with it to make you feel like you're right.
I know females that got Balenciaga shoes and no bed frame. I'm saying like that's real shit. Like it's just the way of the world these days.
And be having 1 million followers.
You know what I'm saying? 1 million followers, mattress on the floor. No box ring. Just mattress flow.
So you ain't got no
hey
food
man, we
in the
living
crib.
in crazy times,
You know what I'm saying?
bro.
Fridge depleted. Uber
We're living in
only.
crazy. This season of America has not disappointed. This year, we have gotten
this year
Cat Williams, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake. Donald Trump getting shot, almost getting his head shot off.
The best one. You forgetting the best one.
What?
My favorite story this year to this day. No one, it seemed to go away a little bit, but nigga, Diddy? Oh man, I can get enough of Diddy stories, bro. The Diddy tales is going crazy. Diddy is the story of the year to me to this day.
Especially Diddy is a sick dude, yo.
Hey, that nigga told Jada, that nigga told Jada, hold my drink. I'm gonna show you how to do this.
What? What?
Nigga calling niggas daddy and shit.
Nigga, this nigga Puff they got rid of Puff. I never thought I see the day Puff is gone. Never thought I see the day.
They got rid of Puff. Hey, he posted pictures of his daughter on Instagram the other day for her birthday, and they was in the comments like, "Your daddy says." They was going crazy. Like the internet is so undefeated, dog. Like people don't have no regard.
My nigga Puff is a super villain.
Like damn, his kids didn't do it, bro. Like damn.
A video of him punting Cassie. That shit crazy.
Punting her. What? What are we doing?
Nigga said, you thought you could.
Nigga ran down the hallway with a towel on.
You thought you could get away from me?
Hey man,
you thought you can't get away from me. Ain't nobody can get away from me.
His apology is top 5 worst apologies
we
ever.
won't stop.
I told you that we won't stop. Take that.
Oh shit! But hey man, I can't even.
You can hate me now.
You know we gotta have our breakup boys segment because I was actually at the card table talking about you last night because I was trying to pull you to the dark side, and I said I'm not gonna get him. I said because I know he slid it away last episode. Because he slid right out of that. Because I understand he was talking about going through breakups last night, right? And I'm like, he was like, you know, when you're going through the breakup, you might still hit for the first 90 days in the breakup, stuff like that, right?
No, that's a fact.
I could tell that he's in that awkward space, and I said I'm not gonna be able to pull him to the dark side till he start fucking new chicks.
No, ain't even a problem. I don't think. See, for me, I'm gonna say the tough part. That ain't the problem. That ain't even the problem. The problem is the realization of her fucking new niggas. That's what the problem is.
Oh, you in your Marvin's room back?
Cause nigga, look.
In your Marvin's room?
Look. This weekend been terrible, bro.
Oh, let's go.
Weekend been terrible,
I'm gonna stumble across some gold. Hold on,
weekend been terrible, John.
And then your man's telling you that they seen her with another nigga or some shit.
That type shit. Or like for instance, like we still cool. We in a weird space, right? So we still I'm saying cool. But she went to the Jazz Fest in Cincinnati this weekend with our people on the bus, whatever. And like I ain't trying to talk. Well, I'm trying to discommunicate. I'm saying do your thing. But she hit me up And like she hit me up and she like abruptly kind of ended the conversation. I'm like, hold on, why you end the conversation? It ended kind of weird. I'm like, it was a weird moment. Called her back, ain't answer. I'm like, oh no, nah. That's crazy. All right. I can't trip because we ain't on that. But at the same time, it's like the energy felt like if I was her guy, I'd be mad still. But I still have that residual feeling of that guy feeling. It's like, shake it off.
Ego. It's a male ego shit.
It's all it is, male ego shit. Shake it off. But the thing about females is, and once again, it's because I'm a nice dude. But females would try to pull some shit on you, like, hey, yo, help me with this. Like, no, we can't do that no more. It ain't that.
It don't work that way.
It don't work that way. But she hit me up before the trip, and I was like, hey, so happy you help me out with this. And I said, you know what? We cool. I helped out with it. But for that to happen after that, I'm like, Joe, no way.
Why did you even?
So yesterday,
I would have said no. You are the epitome. You're the nice guy, finished last guy.
I'm that person. I've established that in my life. That's been established in my life.
Yeah, see, no, I'm not.
I can't.
I'm a super villain.
Because you're a Gemini.
I'm a super villain.
Virgos are sensitive pieces of shit. That's what we are. And I can't, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate.
See, no, that's why I don't play. That's why I don't play that game. I'm the Joker. I like to walk through the fire to feel how it burns.
Plus, I'm historically horrible at cutting people off. Historically, I'm a horrible detacher. Like it's ugly. Yeah.
You know what you should do? You should, like, since you did that for her and she moved like that, when she hits you again, just don't speak to her. Ignore her now.
That's what I'm on. That's literally what I'm on. That's literally what I'm on. Like, all right. I just can't answer the call. I can't answer the call no more.
You better than me because you work at the bar, so you probably know people she know. I would fuck one of her homegirls quick.
That too. I'm not. No. I'm not disqualifying that. No, I'm
not disqualifying that. Hey,
I'm saying don't speak to her. But yo, like anything else, because she's gonna be wondering what you're doing because you're not talking to her. So let her find that shit out. Like
sometimes you gotta pop out and show.
Show niggas. Gotta show them. Yeah, shit over with for sure though.
So you show up on the Instagram story with somebody she was cool with. That's what you gotta do. What you gotta do. That's what I would do.
Real shit though.
That's why I said like, see, this is what I was talking about this shit last night. The memoirs are gonna be fire. I'm gonna have to change a lot of these names because
the memoirs are gonna be fire.
Because I'm thinking about it. Right, we was talking about this shit last night, and it was asking when
they called you Victoria, bro. Don't you know? That's in my head still. They called you Victoria. That's in my head still. Just so you know.
They called me so many names last night. They called
Victoria
me BBL. They called me BBL Vizzy last night.
Oh, BBL Vicky, you've been crazy. BBL Vicky, that's been crazy.
BBL Vizzy is what they call me.
Busy. BBL Busy.
That's what happens when you sit around women. Women say some interesting shit.
Yeah.
That's why I don't
female
really
friends
like be around niggas because all niggas do is posture and lie about shit. And it's like, no, bro. I don't want to hear you lie. Women lie too, but they sound so much better.
Yeah.
And they was asking me like, when were you caught? Like, because see, why you got caught doing something. Like if she moves like that, you're supposed to get caught doing something. Because, bro, like, that's why I play a dangerous game, and that's why a nigga done been stabbed and shot at and shit. Like, shit happens. Girls,
Yeah. Shout out my nigga Vic, man. The big boys are gonna be iconic.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, man, this is a dirty, especially that's why I said the dating pool. And it's fucked up because everybody act like it's negative. No, it's dope people in this shit, but you can't force connection. And I think that's our biggest problem, especially as young. A lot of us don't have a concept of family. Most of us didn't grow up in 2-parent households. And if we did, Pop was kind of a slime ball more than likely, or mom was doing her shit. And I guess that happens in relationships, but I think that we all moving fast, to be honest. We all moving fast. Time is selling. The internet has sped up everything. Like Booster said on Drink Champs. Before social media, all you knew was the people at work, the people in your neighborhood, and that was it. Now, motherfuckers is flying people. I'm not, like, you're not single, are you, Cordell?
Nah. Me and my girl, we locked in.
Right. And Juice is newly single. And people don't know, even though a woman was living with me, I've been single for a couple of years. So I'm in a scenario right now.
That's gotta be awkward. I can't imagine that lifestyle.
Oh, it's awkward. But when you got kids, shit gets.
How do you fuck?
Huh?
How do you get ass in a situation?
You gotta hotel it, right?
You want my version?
Oh shit! No.
I see what you're getting.
I don't want you to get any. I don't want you to get any
Don't
charges, bro,
incriminate yourself though.
stay out
There's
child
nothing to
support.
incriminate because, like I said, I'm not
Shoot to work.
How do
Hey
I
yo,
say this?
she at work now, yo. She at work now. Come on.
How do I say this?
She at work now. Come on.
How do I say this? Because I'm in a scenario where I'm still single, technically, but
Technically,
debatable.
my nigga Vic is an old school demon. But
Debatable. But that's debatable.
Debatable single is crazy.
Single debatable. So
that nigga is a flock of birds.
I can say what I want,
He a whole flock of birds.
Got your pick of the litter.
So when I was in that scenario,
boy.
though, when I was in that scenario, and this is gonna sound real chauvinistic, but I'm chauvinistic at times. So it is what it is. When I was in that scenario where we was broke up but living together, I was like, yo, I pay all the bills in here. This ain't no 50-50 shit. So you walking around here naked, you gonna fuck. And then, this is where it gets crazy. All right. So how that works though, because when you broke up, it's like we can really do our own things. That was the good thing about me living in a state that I wasn't from. When I came to Detroit, balls to the wall, let's go. And I'm not bragging about that because that's nuts. But hey, man, living on the wild side. Huh?
Is it really though?
I don't think it is per se, but respectfully. You know what I'm saying? Respectfully, that's nuts when you live with someone that still got feelings for you and, you know. But,
I mean, fuck it. We already established something. When I come to town, when you know what I'm saying, they come. I know what they coming for, and they know what I'm here for. At the end of the day, simple as that.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing shit like at the crib with nobody else. Like I would go out the. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not a complete slime ball, but
on the record,
you know what? But I have done stuff
on the record
way worse than that though. On the record, what?
That's your answer on the record.
What?
You ain't did it in the crib on the record. I'm asking when you stop recording. I'm asking when you stop recording.
Yeah, like I'm not a complete slime ball. I'm not gonna do no shit like that where my kid at, and you know, and you don't shit where you eat. You don't do that. You know, that's why I don't fuck with girls I work with no more, because I used to do that. But with chicks at work, like shit. All three of my kids' mothers I either met at work or worked with at some point. All three of them. Not doing that no more. Matter of fact, the first one was my boss when I met her.
It really be like stuff.
It's really like, you know, it's just a weird, this man-woman thing is a weird thing, but I feel like if you don't force it, and to be honest, I like distance. I like distance. Like I don't want, like, shit, I live in Detroit. I don't even, my girl live in Houston, Texas. I'd rather do it like that. Like
Hold on, Vic, you got a Houston chick?
Yes.
Oh my God. My boy Vic is a Cardinal, boy.
What does that even mean?
My boy is a Blue Jay. That boy is an exotic bird. He an exotic bird. He got the turkey leg hut. I'm saying he ain't playing with y'all ass. Like he said, nigga, he ain't a bird, he a rocket, nigga.
Man, what a sniper.
There's been, I can't say a lot.
Last episode you mentioned some Houston homies coming up there. But
they was up here. Yeah, that's my crew. That's my squad.
That's the
squad. I used to live in Houston. I was living in Houston before niggas thought it was lit. Before niggas knew it was lit.
That boy got
that's the leader.
That boy got the turkey leg hut. I feel you.
Yams.
Good.
No BBLs.
No, just that natural.
Yeah, it's the best way.
Ain't nothing like, and that's a. I'm so glad we was talking.
My
about
ex,
that.
my ex, my first, like, I think she wasn't fat, but she was my first like real thick one too. I was a petite nigga back in. I was petite chicks back in the day. She my first like real thick one. Them thick ones hard to break, bro. Oh my God, I missed that shit. That shit was cozy. She was nice and cozy.
Yeah.
That shit was cozy, bro.
We was talking about, you know what? That's been a topic this week with Ice Spice and Coi Leray and everybody going back to natural bodies, Like
Fuck that.
all
Is Ice
BBLs
Spice
or
got
something.
Down syndrome, bro? Let's answer the real question, bro. Is Ice Spice got Down syndrome? Let's ask. Twitter's been talking, and we
I don't
gotta
know,
get the
but
answer.
I know a creamer when I see one though. That's what I'm. That's what I will say.
Milky,
Woosah.
the Milky Way,
Woosah.
the
I
Milky
know.
Way.
I know a creamer
See,
when I
Ice
see one.
Spice a little too young for me to be talking about like that. But
That's
I
what I
got
will say.
She what?
See,
She
to
like 20s,
me,
right? How old is she?
She's
25
like
or
20,
something.
24 or something like that.
Oh, that's my ballpark.
So I'm like 18 years older than Ice
Oh yeah,
Spice.
that's tough. That's tough.
But I'm
Yeah,
not.
that's tough.
I got eyes though, and it's like to me, I don't see what the fuss is about. Like I don't see what y'all young guys see in it. Like to me, she look like Roger Clark from Dub.
Jesus
I
Christ.
can't unsee.
Come on, man.
I
Hey,
can't see the
what's wrong with Vic?
What
we
do like
doing?
Roger Clark?
Roger Klotz is crazy with the nose, dude.
Look, I'm not knocking it because I'm not saying she's ugly. I just think she look like
Roger
Roger Clark.
Klotz is ugly, nigga.
I mean, he's a cartoon. He's a person. But
I don't know how to explain it. It's more so like it's
At least call her Chucky Finster, bro. He called her Robbie.
for me, she's cute, but like I feel like her body before she lost the weight kind of like was what that was
Way
always
better.
my bag.
Was
Like
way
the
better.
the wagon with like
She
know
like
what
a
I'm
kid
saying,
now.
like with the average size titties with
Yeah.
like you know what I'm
She
saying,
like Betty
slim,
Boop.
but that's
She
my
like,
bag.
she like Betty Boop. Now
Yeah.
she like a kid now. Like she like a kid.
because
Now.
when I see, I kind of get Lotto. I get Lotto
Lotto
a
is
lot.
pressure.
I get Lotto a lot.
Capital PRESSURE.
I even get what they see in Glow. I get the Glow.
I don't get
thing.
that at all. Glow like a nigga.
I like
Glow.
I'm sorry.
Because Glow hood cute. You know it's always a hood cute chick that's like in the hood. In your hood, she like an 8, 9, but in that somebody else's hood, she like a 7, 6.
Yeah.
Hood cute.
That's how I feel about
And then Gloria's vibe is.
That's how I feel about
Glorilla's
JT. I feel like JT is hood cute.
Yeah,
Same thing.
Yeah, like JT the type. I'm not going like you know what I'm saying, jump out the window to knock it down, but like if she fucking with me, I'm fucking with her.
Yeah, JT
We're becoming the objectifying podcast. I love it.
I mean, we got range too, nigga, from Cher to JT. We got range. We got range, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We got some range.
From Cher to JT is crazy.
It's range, nigga. It's Steph Curry with the jumper, nigga.
That is super range.
I'd clap out JT.
Me too. Over Carisha any day.
I got a question for y'all.
Yeah.
All due, it's gonna sound crazy, so all due respect. Would y'all mess with Rhapsody?
Fuck yeah. I've had a question on Rhapsody from the beginning. Rhapsody is fire to me. I don't see how niggas don't see that.
I don't see it.
Rhapsody is fire to me.
She's a fire rapper. I love her music.
No, Rhapsody is fire.
I feel like
her little list make her more sexy to me.
I think the list make it that she probably give top real good too. Like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? If we being for real, you know what I'm saying? Like with all due respect to Rhapsody, because like like I respect her as a lyricist.
Because that's the queen we talking about.
I respect her as a woman and as a lyricist, but like when it comes down to getting down, like I feel like she probably like
Rhapsody's sexy to me, man.
I like her. I saw her live like
I seen
last
you
year.
ain't see her thirst trap last year? She got a cold little thirst trap.
Can't say I've seen Rhapsody's thirst trap.
I'm gonna find that thirst trap and send it to you, sir. You gotta see Rhapsody get her. When Rhapsody get in her girl bag, don't get Rhapsody
got a
fucked
body
up.
under there.
When Rhapsody get in her when she get in her girl bag, Rhapsody like low key.
Like Rhapsody, Shay Noir. I can't look at him that way. I can't do it.
I knock Shay Noir down.
Speaking of them like them girls that kind of like have like the tomboy thing going on.
That's
she from way back. But Lady of Rage, she another one that get
Coretta from Steve Harvey.
Diabolical. This is diabolical
Coretta.
Lady of Rage.
Activity. Rough and tough from Afro Puffs. Yeah.
Yep.
Coretta can boy.
Coretta.
Yep. Nah, facts. You gotta put the leg on the bed for that one. You gotta like you gotta put the leg on the bed.
They put the leg on the bed. I get every reach you can get.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
I'm so glad. This is why we needed Cordell, dog.
Hell yeah.
This is why we needed Cordell.
Because
I knew he was gonna bring the deviant energy. And if I'm not mistaken, Juice, I gotta check our date, but I think we had our year anniversary, dog.
All I know is make sure Pinky sees this clip.
What?
make sure Pinky sees this episode.
What?
She gonna kill us, boy. Pinky,
she's gonna kill us. That's why look, I didn't even tell her he was coming on because I just wanted the shock.
I'm gonna tell you right now. See,
wave.
I'm not as bad as y'all with the Lady Ray shit, but I've been on a lane lately. I'm sure y'all in the same mode because y'all some wrestling fans. But the WNBA ladies, y'all, Asia Wilson, I love her.
I love the WNBA.
Hey, Asia Wilson, if you see this, Asia Wilson, Asia Wilson from Las Vegas Aces, number 22, MVP.
T. Cooper.
Holla at who?
T. Cooper.
Oh, T. Cooper tough. Yeah. That's
back
cousin.
in the day. I used to have a thing for Don Staley, young Don Staley back in the day. Olympic team Don Staley.
T. Cooper, his cousin, bro. Be careful.
So, the fuck that mean to me, nigga? They stopped making street niggas when they made Ish.
Hey, you from New York, Cordell, man? How you feel about Flip, bro?
Oh man,
I love Flip.
I like Flip, but I feel like, you know what I'm saying, what's gonna always stop him from like reaching his full potential is that I feel like he tries too hard sometimes.
Way too hard.
I feel like he tries.
But I think that's a part of his brand, though.
It is
because if you know him from battle rap, that's been Flip the whole time.
That's always been him, but he can only go but so far because of it, though. I feel like.
I mean, I feel like if he go into that wrestling lane, that's perfect.
I don't think he has. He doesn't have the what you call it though. He doesn't have the conditioning, and he doesn't have the
discipline.
And he's 35, ain't he?
37.
Yeah. If he gets dropped on his neck one time, like it's a wrap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I could see him being in like a Paul Heyman type of bag where he don't gotta wrestle.
He's way too like the thing that hurts Flip is that like I hate to say it because like you always need somebody that's unapologetic, but he's not going to be able to get into those rooms. You know what I'm saying? Because of how he is. You know, because I mean he could. That's his authentic self. But at the same time, it's like there's a ceiling for that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody has had to grow out of that, you know, to get to that next level in some capacity. And I don't think Flip has that in him. So I like Flip, you know what I'm saying? But realistically speaking, but so far he can actually go. Mm-hmm. That's my main.
Yo, this is crazy, yo. I'm checking Twitter because before we get out of here, I've been trying to check what's trending. MF Doom is trending right now. That's crazy.
Really? Of course.
MF Doom is trending. MF Doom is trending because of Robert Downey Jr. is playing Doom in the next Avengers.
I'm gonna get Doom's mask tatted on me if that shit happen.
You know, I heard that somewhere. Like
they're bringing Robert Downey. Marvel is bringing Robert Downey Jr. back to play Dr. Doom in the next Avengers. So now MF Doom is trending because they're saying they should open up the next Avengers movie with MF Doom.
Because the next Avengers movie is called Doomsday.
Yeah, I would love to see that. I've been
waiting for Dr. Doom to pull up for a second, bro. I'm so happy about this.
Yes, sir.
This new trimester of like Marvel that's coming. I was waiting for Dr. Doom. I was waiting for Galactus. I was waiting for fucking Mephisto.
Because the X-Men are now a part of it now, so they officially have the X-Men in this Marvel universe. So it's gonna be dope.
That's so fire though that MF Doom is trending because of this years after death, man. That's so dope, bro.
Yes,
I'm still a hip hop purist, y'all. I know y'all think I'm a bird all the time, but the hip hop shit is still here.
That boy is a blue jay. That boy said, "Hey, today I found out so much about Vic today, bro. Vic got a girl in Houston. He didn't watch. Apparently, Detroit has been invaded by the baddies already. They come in Chicago. I'm scared. God damn it! Now, nigga, Amber Rose is fighting Jocelyn on College Hill, which I didn't know was a thing still.
Oh, we didn't even get into Amber Rose being a mad nigga now.
Oh yeah, she anti-nigga.
That's mad random. Like that wasn't on my bingo.
Crazy.
I mean, is it crazy though? She dated Kanye.
No,
it was just random. Like it's
she
just
dated Kanye.
Random. Like what the fuck? Super random.
Yeah, man. It's crazy time. You know what's crazy? This year been so long already, pause, that Kanye's album dropped this year. I forgot about it. Kanye had a whole album drop this year. He had 2 albums.
Yeah. This nigga Donald Trump just said He's giving federal immunity to police officers so they can do their jobs.
Yeah,
that's that Project 25 shit, right?
Yeah.
That's just gonna be nuts.
Project 2025. But luckily here in Illinois, shout out to Illinois, they did the job right. The cop that killed Sonia Massey already been charged. So that's won't apply to him at all.
Round of applause for that.
Buddy. How you gonna shoot me? I'm finna throw boiling water on you. Oh, wait, no, that's crazy. Boiling water, there's a bullet? Give me a taser at least. That shit's crazy.
Yeah,
I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, man. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Dog, why is Bow Wow and Soulja Boy performing at SeaWorld?
Because what else they gonna do?
Bow Wow and Soulja performing at SeaWorld.
I didn't even know they were still cool. They cool again?
Hey, Bow Wow might be one of the worst child.
They did verses. They did verses.
Because I thought they was beefing.
They did verses and shit. No, they was.
Bow Wow was the biggest name in the world when I was a kid. That's crazy. Right. That's now crazy.
Performing. I'm sure they got a nice bag for that. But performing at SeaWorld is crazy.
I would hate being 30-something years old and having to perform Lil Bow Wow. You just don't know. I would hate to do that to myself.
Why? Not for real. If it's a bag, look, Daniel's son is still playing Daniel's son, and he's 60. Cobra Kai never died, by the way. I gotta go start my season. I gotta go start season 6 when I get out of here.
Here's my shit. Here's my shit about the whole Bow Wow thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? SeaWorld, like, more than likely the people in the audience is not even going to know what they're doing. Like,
but the whole white families.
Yeah, they don't know nothing about no Bow Wow and so.
It's like Ja Rule at the Milwaukee game that time.
I mean, I feel like
I can't hear you.
Ja Rule at the Milwaukee Bucks game by himself.
I feel like white people know Superman. Even the kids.
It's the hook only.
They not going. They like
Superman and whole you. That shit was 05.
Like, they playing basket. They're not gonna get like jump up and be like
Mike was my shit, man. I used to love Like Mike. That was my movie as a kid.
That was a good movie.
Hell yeah.
I remember I was in the movie
theater.
Road
Bounce was good.
Road Bounce is my shit. That boy got stretched pants. That boy got stretched.
What a classic.
That's a throwback.
I remember I was in the theater, and this is like going to the theater in the hood. We was in the Bel Air Theater on 8 Mile. And when you go deep with your crew, everybody always I say this all the time. Every crew has an ODB. There's always one nigga in the crew that's
sure. That's a fact.
Every crew
always
has an ODB.
Crash out.
Sometimes it's me. Sometimes it's one of my homies. You never know. We in a damn movie theater.
I can see you being an ODB nigga too. I can see you being an ODB nigga. 100%.
I love ODB.
I can see you.
I love ODB.
Shimmy, yeah.
But we was in Like Mike, and you know how they get. You know all the movies get to the emotional climactic part where he like, I'm gonna adopt you, Calvin Cambridge, and give the hug. Some nigga in the movie theater. When that part happened, some nigga in the movie theater yelled out, "Man, fuck Bow Wow."
Fuck him. Hell no.
My man's in the crew yells, "Hey, fuck you too, nigga!" And the whole theater busts out laughing, bro. I'm like, we finna have to fight and Like Mike, my nigga. This is Like Mike. His kids here, bro. Like, what? Bro, being from the hood, I wouldn't take. You know, like people be wishing we could be born like as black people, especially with all this Project 2025 shit. And I think the biggest problem we speak about in Black America is just the equality and opportunity, right? Mm-hmm. And we would love to be silver spoon kids. Who the fuck wouldn't? But in the same breath, I wouldn't take the instincts that growing up in the hood gives you away for nothing.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? We don't realize it because we all grown in like urban communities, but like the black people who are born like in those small cities when there's not many blacks, I would never want to do that. I would never want to be growing up in the super suburbs.
It feels mad weird. Like growing up, yeah, you wanted like the 2-floor house and whatnot, you know, the upstairs and downstairs, whatever case may be. But in retrospect, nah, I like playing Uno the hood way, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. I'm stacking numbers and colors, bro. Fuck you talking about? I'm stacking numbers and colors. Nigga. You put that in draw, you put that in draw 2, I put that in draw 4, you got draw 6. That's how I'm doing it, bro. That's where I'm from.
Right. It's like watching it's like for me, it's like watching because you see, the apple didn't fall far from the tree. I was born August 10th. My daddy was born August 16th. Whatever this is, a lot of this is genetics. The same that bird shit is genetics. Papa was a Rolling Stone, right? So
wherever he laid his hat was his home.
I have a sister 20 years younger than me. See what I'm saying? I'm finna be 42. My sister turned 22. And to see a Gen Z version of, to some degree, myself,
how's your oldest? How's your oldest?
That was my oldest kid.
How old is your oldest kid?
She'll be 16 in 2 months.
Your sister closer to your daughter's age than your age.
They're a lot alike. Watching them, it's like, yo, that's crazy. That's her aunt, but they're like
sisters.
They're like sisters almost. And and she was raised. Now me and my sister that's close in age, the 80s versions of my daddy, we grew up in the hood. My Gen Z sister grew up in the suburbs. And some of the shit I be seeing, I'd be like, bro, you don't know how to do. And she's completely clueless. She's brilliant and super intelligent, but certain things instinctively, she don't have them because she didn't grow up in that environment where fight or flight was kind of regular.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't want to live without them instincts.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Because I mean, even, at work, sometimes I notice like the way people be so carefree. Like, let's say, so one of my jobs, I work concierge. So like a lot of people be leaving, like forgetting their keys. They be like, oh, I left my keys upstairs. And I'm like, growing up, I could never leave my keys. I could never forget my keys. My mother, she will always tell me, yo, if you leave your keys home, just don't bother coming back.
I'm whooping your ass.
Yeah, yeah, don't bother coming back because, like, what I'm going to do to you is worse than what's going to happen outside. That's what my mom used to tell me. So I never lost my keys because of that, like, strictly off of that. But then you see people, they're like, yo, I forgot my keys. And they saying it so casually. And I'm just like,
they're privileged.
How the fuck? Like, what do you mean you left your keys? Like,
spoiled, yeah.
Like, even when my sis, like, pull up sometimes, she'll just be aloof in her phone and shit. And I'm like, do you know you're like a carjack victim right now?
Facts.
Be on point.
Bro, my little brother, I don't know how this happened. He's 4 years younger than me, but I'm not sure how our upbringing is so different. I think my parents got divorced. I was like 14. He was still in grade school. So for me, I'm already exposed to, like, I'm outside at this time. He's still very, and when he separated, he went to white schools and shit. Long story short, this dude got his car stolen in the most white way I've ever heard of in my life, bro. When I tell you, I'm to this day, it's been 3 years since it happened. I'm thinking about, like, how the fuck did you allow this to happen? He had a black Infinity. He had 7-Eleven. He leave the car running to go, because it's wintertime, leave the car running, but he leave the key fob in the car. So he go inside 7-Eleven, get his shit, come back out, car gone. I'm like, nigga, of course the car gone, the key in there. What? You have an Infinity, bro. What you talking about? That's like wild behavior. I just could never do it. My mom wouldn't let me do it. I've been outside since I was like 11, 12. Like,
right. Our air was just off the porch early.
But it's crazy because, like, it's a 4-year gap, but that 4 years is so large because in 4 years he was a game playing video games kid while I'm outside doing nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, as a 14, 13-year-old. He inside as an 8-year-old, 9-year-old playing video games with his by himself type shit. So it just shows the difference in just upbringing is a very important thing, Joe. Like, it don't matter if you're in the same household, same parents, whatever. It depends on how you are, how they decide to raise you. Parents raise every child differently, unfortunately.
Because they'll raise you different because, like, you're the oldest or whatever. But then they'll, like, be on some, I see the error of my ways. So then they'll try to, like,
overcorrect.
They'll try to treat their younger son or younger daughter differently. But in reality, it's like the reason why I'm as sharp as I was because you taught me this way. So maybe you should incorporate some of that in raising your younger child too.
Yep, real shit.
That's why I do it that way because, like, I'm both my parents' first kids. So I'm the oldest on both sides, and it's the three. It's so I was the experiment. I was my OG was 17. Pop was 19, 20, something like that. I accurately don't know that. But by the time my sisters, by the time the siblings come, they've aged. They've learned different things. Even now, like I said, I had my first kid at 26, the second one at 30, and this one at 36, something like that, 37. So now with this one, like even my oldest kid, because like I said, I had a 26. My oldest kid, I had her in the trap. Like, you know what I mean? Used to be in the trap with pops. Like, and when the kids be talking about me, they're like, Dad is so corny, he's so cheesy. And Naima be like, bro, you don't even know. Like, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know Dad. Like, I know Dad. And he like, you don't know. He was a different guy. He was a different guy before y'all came. So
that man was a menace.
And to some degree, like you said, I incorporate some of the old stuff, but I try to pull back on some of the older stuff too. You just live and you learn, and and every kid is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like my middle kid is extremely sensitive. I'm a vulgar person. I cuss a lot. She don't like when I cuss, so I try to do it around her. You just gotta tweak different things for every kid.
Right.
And that's just a learning experience in itself. So now when me being the oldest, I used to have a lot of resentment at my parents for certain things, not realizing they people too. Yeah. And now it's like, oh, I see what was going on. I couldn't be the only focus. There's a bunch of other me's running around, and you know more now. And I gotta help you and be the responsible one to help you guide them.
Yeah. And not to deter us too much, Vic, but I want you to know something, bro. You are not low. Instagram algorithms are exposing you. I don't know how this happened. I'm on IG, just scrolling through IG. You know they show. You know IG show you the threads. Like I never be on threads, but it'll show you the threads preview, whatever. And first thing I see, Uncle Van Glorious. I should not be this excited about Baddies auditions in Detroit, but I am. Sorry, I'm a little hood radish at times. Shrug.
Fucking threads?
Straight.
That made threads. How did I do that?
Yo, because sometimes your Facebook and your threads could be connected or something like that.
Look at this shit.
Instagram and threads could be connected, something like that.
You see it, Vic?
Oh, let me go. Hold on. I'm not gonna lie. I was extremely excited. I was so mad that I had my kid that couldn't get a sitter. I was going down there. I was gonna call the crew. We was gonna have a bunch of bottles of Casamigos and walk through that line.
Got the bait out. Casamigos. Niggas gonna bring the bait. Casamigos and lemon pepper wings. What y'all want to do? Crab legs and Casamigos.
I was gonna make bitches dry the boat.
Get the seafood boil bags.
We was gonna get crab leg and make them drip crab leg butter off the crab legs, and we was gonna go crazy. It's 9 o'clock. I was gonna be out there representing. The whole plan.
Couple buzz balls.
We was gonna walk around with a portable speaker playing Sexy Red and Glorilla all day.
Yeah, about everything.
Bro, it was gonna be lit.
Wait. Baddies is the show that got the Scotty girl on it, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
He more of a bird than me. Who the fuck is Scotty?
Scotty.
Oh,
I don't know nothing about her. I just know
Scotty. That's that man. Don't give me the reporting.
Live from Baddies.
Better you than me.
Live from
better
Baddies.
you than me.
Reporter, Vic Glorious.
Hey, when real talk, I'm gonna have to slow that down too at some point. But right now, I'm living.
But now that Doom was, I'm so happy about Dr. Doom, bro. That could be Juice Von Doom for real. It's happening. Yeah. Juice Von Doom is coming.
I've been waiting for this, like, cause Marvel been kind of quiet for the last 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like with She-Hulk and all of this other weak shit. You know what I'm saying? So
She-Hulk was bad. That was a bad look.
I've been waiting. I've been waiting for what you call it. I've been waiting for Daredevil because.
Yeah. I'm going to see Deadpool and Wolverine next weekend.
I'm waiting on Blade. I want to see Mark.
It's not coming,
Blade.
bro. It's not happening,
bro.
It's not happening no more.
It's not happening, bro. Like
everyone backed out because they waiting too long.
Everybody's getting real frustrated with how the script keeps changing. I think what you call it, the father from Crooklyn, I think he backed out of
Delroy, what was his name? Delroy
Lindo.
Yeah. he walked away.
That's a hard
Mahershala is
name. That
this
name is
close to
fire.
walking away. And you know why this is going to keep on happening? Because they didn't do right by Wesley, bro.
Yep.
They didn't do right by Wesley.
Yep.
They need to give that man whatever he wants so he can come back.
Facts.
Because, let's be for real here. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody always tries to sit there and be like, oh, well, you know, let's do something different than the original. It's like sometimes, like, what's not broke, you shouldn't even try to attempt to fix it, man. Like,
real shit.
Yeah, I haven't seen Deadpool yet, but I'm hearing Wesley made an appearance in Deadpool as Blade.
I haven't seen it either.
How true that is.
I haven't seen it either.
It was a lot. Yeah, I heard there was a lot of cameos and a lot of really good cameos. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm just like I'm gonna see about, because the tickets out here was like sold out, but I'm gonna see about trying to go see it like this next weekend coming up.
Yeah, I am too next weekend, because it's definitely sold out over here too.
See, audience, don't you just love this podcast? We went from hip hop to smashing Martha Stewart and Cher to relationship shit to politics, and we even gave y'all some Marvel and some ghetto geek shit. This looks like this is the Ghetto Geeks podcast.
Y'all did some wrestling. But the highlight of today's episode, I don't care what anyone says, and I'll never forget this the rest of my life. My nigga Vic wants to fuck Whoopi Goldberg. That is insane.
Pound town, just left pound
town. Nigga, out of all the people, out of all the old ladies,
town, just left pound town.
I mean, yo, she probably was a. Can
you imagine how them back shots smell? Just imagine how them back shots smell. I'm cool.
Right now,
no Whoopi Goldberg,
like raisin bread, like raisin bread. He gonna smell like raisin. You hit it from the back, you can smell a whoop of raisin bread hit your face.
Bruh, it probably smell like raisin butter. It probably smell like cocoa butter. And
yeah.
Castor oil.
Whoopi Goldberg definitely a cocoa butter type.
Castor oil.
No, it smell like
castor oil.
No, it smell like. No, it smell like the good castor oil and cocoa butter.
No,
pound town, just left pound town.
Like fucking elderberries.
100%. Smell like Dr. Sebi herbs.
Sea moss.
Smell like what?
Probably smell like Tussie too.
I'm just imagining. I'm just imagining the movie Eddie, which is the coach of the New York Knicks. I'm just imagining that. I'm just imagining.
Stacey Patton will whoop your ass. Rest in peace, Malik Sealy. Hey.
Hell no, bro. My nigga say he'll fuck Alfred Woodard and Luke Cage. Luke Cage.
Hey.
Wait a minute, what?
He said he'll fuck Alfred Woodard from Luke Cage, the Luke Cage show.
Hey, when she was in Luke Cage, she was.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
See, that's why I fuck with Cordell, bro. See, bridging the generational gap. That's why I fuck with him. He's a deviant like me. That's why.
No, you ain't wrong. But he started the conversation with shit. He started it off with the shit talk. He was the first one to go down that rabbit hole.
With the Cher and Martha Stewart.
Cher, Martha Stewart. That was.
Y'all know what magazine I'm talking about when Martha Stewart had that.
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
That's the one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
if Snoop knocked it down, I wouldn't even be mad at him.
Snoop 100% knocked it down.
Crazy, yo. He ain't cheating on his wife with Martha, bro.
His wife probably gave him the pass for Martha.
Nigga, I wouldn't fuck Mariah Carey. I ain't gonna lie to you. I wouldn't touch her.
Wait a minute. Wait, what? Don't let Pinky hear you say that.
Oh, Pinky know I hate Mariah Carey. Pinky know I hate. She know I hate Mariah Carey.
I wouldn't either.
I cannot stand Mariah Carey.
Probably all dried up off wine and shit.
Tastes like Botox down there.
Botox.
Probably got Botox.
Y'all talking about Mariah now or Prime Mariah?
I'm talking about Mariah now.
Yeah, not Prime Mariah.
I'm not talking about glitter.
Prime Mariah was different.
I'm about to say, wait.
Yeah, glitter.
You probably eat that and just drink. It probably just tastes like Pinot Grigio or some shit like
Pinot Grigio.
White wine. Take straight white wine.
No
Yellow
disrespect,
toes.
Nick.
You said what?
I said, no disrespect, Nick.
Nick they had 10 baby mamas as a.
He don't care.
Don't matter.
That
was still his ex-wife, bro.
Nigga has 13 kids. He ain't thinking about that. This is old baby mama from 10 years ago. He don't care about them both. He forgot the kids' names. He forgot the kids' names by now.
He probably still will crash out for her, but like
he 100% was still. Look, that nigga he went at Eminem knowing he was gonna lose that for her.
The Eminem,
you know you love a motherfucker when you go fight a losing battle.
How was he so mad at Eminem? Did Eminem pop Mariah Carey?
Well, Eminem said he did. I don't know whether he did or not.
Eminem has been, man. Oh yeah, he said, yeah, hey.
Yeah, I think Eminem said something along the lines of like he piped, but like he bust quick or some shit, like or something. I mean,
he made songs about it for years.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You know, like that doesn't sound like an odd pairing at all. To be honest,
no.
Like,
especially because I know we forget that there was one. Everybody has their that was a topic I wanted to get into too. But everybody has their MVP years, and that was people forget that M had a little MVP run, and you know when rappers get that, when 50 had his MVP run, he was knocking down the hot Vivica.
You right,
not Vivica now. Fire Vivica.
You right, rest in peace. But I think he really fucked Brittany Murphy in 8 Mile. I think he was really fucking in that scene. He was really hitting on that scene.
I wouldn't be surprised if he cracked that. Like she was a good look.
Rest in peace, Brittany Murphy, Joe. But he was in that motherfucker, that scene, bro.
He
was breathing hard as hell.
She's his type, 100%. Like, you know what I'm saying? The blonde, slim.
Before we get out of here though, better movie for you two niggas. New York versus Detroit. Get rich.
Don't do that.
Get rich. 8 Mile.
Shit. I'm gonna go 8 Mile.
Okay. For me, I'm gonna say better acting 8 Mile, but for me, I prefer Get Rich for whatever reason because I just like, you know, niggas like shoot up movies.
I'm a gangster, Grandpa,
and I'm proud of it. 8 Mile was definitely the better movie, but I like Get Rich. Get Rich both of those movies have soft spots in my heart, but
Papa Doc is now Captain America, man. Shout out to Lil Eminem for that one.
And he was Tupac.
Because my thing is,
disgusting, diabolical.
Nigga said, "Nigga, fuck your camera." I'm just joking.
Worst Tupac probably ever. No. The worst Tupac was Makai Favor, Buddy from Moesha.
Oh yeah.
That was worse Tupac.
It's a lot of rest in peace. Everybody dead.
Everybody dead.
Yeah.
He did that. I forgot about shout out to Hakeem. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace.
Hey, another one on the old head list. 90s Trish Stratus.
Oh yeah.
Old head Trish was the one. Old head Trish Stratus was the one.
She was probably like one of the first white women I liked. Like,
look, and I'm saying that because old head Trish, I just seen her recently on wrestling. She would still get it, but whatever Botox they gave her, she looked like that movie, The Mask, with Cher, when she had the little son that had the mask.
Yeah. Like, you can tell she got some
body still
some work done on her face. You could tell she got work done on her face for sure. Like,
the mask, bro.
You remember that old movie Mask with Cher, with the son with the. Go look at her now.
Big as hell.
Go look at her now. I'm a side by side. We are going to hell.
Like Jigsaw from Saw.
I noticed the difference because I'm like, wait, something is off. Like because I look at old pictures of Trish Stratus and I'm like, wait, ain't no way.
Nigga,
ain't no.
It's like
I got sense
like
y'all.
She put the Botox to her temple.
I got sense y'all. There's a clip, bro, of Antonio Brown in the club getting twerked on by this lady, right? I didn't know who it was at first.
It was Little Kim?
Nigga. Hey, Kim. Yo, seek help. Yo, what did he do to her?
Did
he get it? Did he get it, bro?
Everything that happened, he did it. She was great looking. She was great when Biggie was alive.
I swear to God.
Whatever they say he did that shit.
He did that shit, bro. What Fab say? Somebody did this.
Somebody did this. Somebody did this.
But on that note, man, I think that's a great episode of Bishop and Steel. We can talk all
We've covered it all.
We can talk all fucking day.
The Ghetto Geeks podcast.
This is a solid 3 hour
for everybody.
I'm definitely down to come back sometime. Let me know.
Anytime, bro.
Salute to our guests. This is one of my favorite episodes right here because I didn't.
This is a smooth 3 hours. Smooth 3.
It don't even feel like it was 3. It was
Nah, it wasn't. This one flowed, man.
It's 2:30.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on, sir. You are appreciated.
So
always,
and when you're getting ready, as a matter of fact, when you're getting ready to drop the project, hey man.
You right. Yeah.
So we Bishop and Steele, and we said Chris was gonna be Q. It means you gotta be Rashad then, right?
I can be Rashad.
We said Chris was Q last time, so I mean Cordell gotta be Rashad.
I'm a little dark, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I could be like either that or like I could be like a Raheem or something like that, you know.
Raheem energy for sure.
Raheem.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a little darker than Raheem, but like you know,
I'm more bald than Steele, so sorry.
On that note, this is Bishop and Steele, people. This has been a great show. Tell people where they can follow you at, sir.
Absolutely.
I'm C Watts NYC on Instagram, Twitter, Threads, I think. Yeah, and Cordell Watts. So, you know, you just Google Cordell Watts on your DSPs.
All
the
platforms.
Albums come out, you know, like everything. So
Grown man, cry now, laugh later.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go get those. Grown Men 2 coming soon. I don't know how soon, but soon. Definitely.
Let's put a mark on summer 2025. Summer 2025. Let's do that.
Yeah. I think 2025 is very ideal. Like we go with that. Yeah.
Maybe
you heard it here first.
Maybe a little EP before then.
You heard it here first. You know, on the Bishop and Still podcast.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
Got us a drop.
Yes, sir.
Love.